Don't free pass me. There he is. There he is, Lil Richard Richardson.
Devin, yo, word of my day when they fight this nigga getting broke up. Word of my day, are you gonna post this?
You're trash. Devin, you trash.
You're not gonna post
Devin,
this. He can only say the same thing.
B3 Picks TV. We back. Listen, the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network, we definitely working. Man, when y'all come in, tap the like button, follow the channel, help the channel grow. Let me throw up the ticker, man. Bless the Zelle, bless the PayPal, bless the Cash App. We building. This is the week we're gonna put in our monetization on February 21st. And 21st is a big fight week. Big fight day, excuse me. This is a big fight week, but that's a big fight day. I got my brother Juan Claudio here. We're gonna recap a little bit from yesterday, and then we're gonna cook on all of the fights that's coming up essentially. Of course, let me get it. Let me adjust. My bad. I started off the show with the wrong thummy. Let me get us back. But shout out to Xander and Bad Bunny and Emiliano doing great things in the sport. But we're looking at Keyshawn Davis versus Devin Haney, Vegas 2026. That's what we're looking at right now. It looks like Keyshawn is going to be the one that has stepped up and going to take on this task. Xander's going to be at 154 getting that Josh Kelly fight, right? Talk to me, Juan, about this fight real quick. Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney, before we pivot to Charles Martin and FA, and then we'll go into all the fights from this upcoming week. Do you like the Devin Haney, Keyshawn Davis matchup, and do you feel like that's a dangerous fight for Devin?
It's a dangerous fight for Devin. It's an interesting matchup, though. I think if both men are in the A game, they obviously have chances, and opportunities to be great. So, obviously, both guys they're coming in there, well prepared and well, nourished to come in and do what they do best. But um, Dev's got to figure out a game plan that works, something that can stick, something that can make him confusing. Again, Dev is, the more experienced, fighter. I just feel like stylistically, Keyshawn can beat him. Stylistically, also, Keyshawn is one of those fighters that you try to stay away from if you're kind of more like a Dev fighter. I think because obviously athletically, he's just as gifted as Dev, but I think a little bit more. Obviously feet wide, I think Dev is a little bit better. He moves a little bit better around that ring, but he also, gets caught a lot more than Keyshawn. So obviously, when you having conversations about fighters like Keyshawn, especially fighting fighters like Dev, it's more of a how does he catch him or when does he catch him. Now if he catches him, that's up up in the air, that night. If this is really happening, up in the air that night. But if it does happen, is how does he catch him? When does he catch him? Or if he catches him? Because if he catches him, it's a different story. But if he can't, how do you make those adjustments to win the fight?
Yeah, that's gonna be tough. Salute to my brother Blaze pulling up. What's
My boy
good,
Blaze,
Blaze?
what's going on, big dog?
We got
Oh man,
Mad
what's up,
Chad
man?
Bay
Just
in the
chilling.
building.
I'm just cranking on my PS5, about to play this Undisputed.
Blaze had
Nice.
me, brother.
And then when I go live, that's all I do on my channel. I only hit the live on my YouTube when I'm, you feel me, scrapping on this joint. I
All
usually fight
right,
with
all
Bud
right.
and Southpaw. But yeah, listen, man. We talking about
What's
Keyshawn and
good,
Devin.
Zon? Good to see you.
What y'all talking about?
You just asked
We
me about
recapping,
yeah.
but Haney Davis. That's the topic of the show. Let's start with there, and then we'll get into everybody that had Charles Martin
Yeah.
pick. A lot of people picked Charles Martin last week.
I can't wait to see Shelton more, Shelton more, Shelton more. I can't wait to see him. Oh, because I know
Was
he's
that
gonna be
Devin,
higher.
see,
was that Charles
it's
Martin
not
last
like a
night?
Devin Haney. See, Devin Haney is a serious topic. So with Devin, we didn't see Shelton for about a week and a half. For the Charles Martin, he gonna be here. Mr. Moore
Yeah.
gonna hit the link. All he gonna
Hey,
say is,
hey,
"Man, I don't give
B3.
a fuck about that fight. Fuck that fight." Zay,
B3,
what's
who'd you
good?
lose after the T.O. Shakur? After T.O. Shakur? Who stopped showing up?
I can't know. Did anybody?
Now I don't think anybody. I think it's more the frustration because I felt like, and this is this is not a shade to anybody. I'm not going to shade anybody. I'm never going to shade anyone. But I feel like when fighters lose, I feel like people are quick to throw them away. Get what I'm saying? Like same thing with Dev. Like when Dev got beat or Dev got manhandled in the ring, obviously by a cheat, but manhandled, they was quickly to throw him away. Like it was like, why throw away fighters that are good fighters? Not even good fighters. Some of them are very great fighters. So like with the Teal situation, when they threw him away, obviously I understand the reason why, because he is a racist, he is something else. But facts
Exactly.
are
That's
facts.
it.
Facts are facts. You know what I'm saying? Facts are facts. He is a great fighter. Can't deny him that. Can't deny
But he
him that.
looked
You can't be like, nah,
trash.
he's not.
We thought he was trash before he got into Shakur. I told it, man. I called it exactly how it was gonna play out, man. And I wasn't even trying to hate on T.O. And y'all got
Yeah,
receipts for
that's
it and
what, and
everything.
this
Because
is
I
the same
basically
thing.
was saying this. But I'm talking about with T.O. Everything is both it's everything with T.O. because T.O. wasn't really that good. T.O. was flawed and T.O. was racist and T.O. got exposed. But it wasn't that he wasn't that good. It was just a stylistic matchup, a stylistic
Yeah.
nightmare against Shakur. That's it. That's why they say styles make fights. And like the first thing I was saying is
Uh,
that, hey,
huh?
Teal got to deal with range and Teal got to deal with the
Yeah.
lead hand, and Teal keeps his lead hand down, and that's why he got picked apart. That's why it's like that's
Yeah.
what
And
you
but it's,
show your with kids is getting showed one on going into the high guard. And what's crazy about Teal and unfortunate in the first 30 seconds of the fight, he entered the fight in the high guard and then he dropped
hmm
it, so we knew.
hmm
That's why I don't let where it be like, no, he's trash, man. Straight up, man. He's fundamentally flawed, and he better figure it out because the next person fight him is gonna have the same thing and gonna mix it up with something else because they're gonna take more chances on him because they ain't gonna respect no type of aura that he got. So it's like
yeah.
that's boxing, bro. But the thing is it's like, nah, if he still win, yeah, get back in the ring. But it's like nobody got sympathy for the
No.
shit he was saying in 4K,
Like,
bro. Like real talk. He got
yeah,
that
not fact.
ancestral ass whooping we was asking for. I was asking for that. I was gonna
Yeah, nah, that's
disown
a fact.
Shakur
But
if he didn't make him apologize for
Jesus
slavery.
Christ, who is
See what I'm
making that
saying?
noise?
But I'm gonna let my plane right there, though. You feel me? It's
Yeah,
like,
All
nah,
they
right.
he don't get no sympathy. He'll be all right if he get back in the ring. Otherwise, he need to just retire.
it sound like they over there racking steel.
They,
Yeah, how
Uh,
you doing?
nigga, they been here just throwing shit. Jesus Christ, brother.
it's like my last day, man. They tell
Niggas,
Tony don't put his dead batteries in my section again.
nah, listen to some shit. Again, I understand. Like I understand everything, but facts. Reality is reality. 95% of people are not doing that to you. You have to be a really extremely good fighter to do that to you. None of these dudes are really that good
That's why Shakur's 3 pound for pound. That's why he's number
fighters.
three. He's
Yeah,
getting his
exactly.
credit,
This is like, and this is the ass whooping
regardless
he
what the
needed, but
fans
at
is
the
doing.
same
We
time,
been knew though.
yeah, he's just the ass whooping he definitely needed. But it's like
Curse of
when
De Los
people,
Santos,
yeah,
bro.
yeah,
He broke.
when people fucking sit there and say, oh, he not a good fighter, bro. All right, bro, come on now, let's
Who you talking about, T.O.?
yeah, like let's really be real here. I'm
T.O.
like,
is as good as his next fight, homie.
yeah,
T.O. is as good as his next fight. We ain't trying to hear none of that. Everybody get that. Ryan got that. Rolly get that. Everybody get that.
yeah,
He gonna get his
everybody get it.
head
But
held.
the sad part. The sad part is you know what the sad part is that if Shakur was to get beat, right? Shakur was to get beat, they'll be like, oh
You
well,
gotta, but
this
that's
is
the
it.
thing, though. That's why Shakur is number 3 pound for pound because nobody's came close. No split decisions. Even with De Los Santos with one arm, homie.
No,
That's what Cass is
he
missing the
scrapped.
point.
No,
Hey,
he
he's
scrapped him. He
outlanded
scrapped
his
him.
last 4 opponents by over 300 punches. But y'all
He
called them
scrapped him.
electricians. Y'all said Zapata was somebody that he wasn't. And then y'all didn't give no credit to Martella, who damn near beat
But this is what I'm
Martin
saying.
Ghost, who I don't
But
respect.
this
Who
is
I
what I'm
think
saying
Boom
though.
might
This
win on Saturday. So what are we
but
talking
this is what
about?
I'm saying though. This is what I'm saying though, right? Because even like when they were sitting there saying with Bud and Arrow, like when Arrow got beat. You know what I'm saying? They're quick to turn. Like I seen dudes quick to turn. Oh, he was fighting nobody. Who,
Man, listen.
who, bro?
That's what these weird fans do, bro, because they didn't watch no tape. They just jump in the circus, bro. I watch tape, so I give everybody their credit. You
Yeah,
feel me?
like who,
But
bro?
you
Like
gotta
who?
understand the styles though. The thing is like I wasn't really on these panels when Bud and Spence fought. But you gotta understand if you watch the tape, you was looking at this fight like, oh, it was 50-50. You was looking at it. If you was and you're giving
yeah, bro,
Spence all
and
the
I was
credit in the
completely
world because he bounced back from the car accident. But at the same time, the car accident was an issue. It wasn't. We stopped caring about the car accident when he
It
watched
was
Danny
never
Garcia.
50-50.
It was, I know, but listen, I'm talking
It
about just
was
the
never
casual observer.
50-50.
Listen, hold up before you, because I had Bud. Hold on real quick. Calm down. But what I'm telling you is you had enough credence for the fight with these guys, but the styles though, because if you watch Bud's tape, you see what Bud picks apart. You feel me? And it'd be like we know who's the more technically sound, more solid, more complete boxer.
And yet
You
you
feel
men
me?
still thought it was 50-50 when y'all men saw the
I
style
didn't.
matchup and y'all still
I had
said
Bud.
Earl had a chance. When
But that's the thing with you.
all y'all know, the more you throw, the more you gonna get countered. Y'all all knew that going into that fight, but y'all still
If you
yet to say Earl got a chance, Earl was gonna beat him to death, and Earl was gonna win the fight. And y'all
but look
knew that
though,
that was a bad style matchup. Y'all knew that, but y'all want to stick to y'all guns and be on that PBC BS, and y'all want to
yeah,
stick to Earl. But y'all knew, all you fans that know boxing and watch the tape, like you saying right now, Blaze, you saw
watch
the
the
tape,
tape.
and you knew Earl didn't have a chance. You knew that man had a Mexican style. You knew the more he
Hot
threw,
Rod, is that
Crawford was
you?
going to
Is
crack.
that you, Hot
You
Rod?
knew that, Blaze. You knew
Hot
Crawford
Rod,
was
is that
going to
you?
counter his ass. You knew
You
that,
gotta
Jesus
watch
and
Is
the
that
Christ.
yet you
you?
tape.
still
All right,
went
he
against him.
coming in hot
Still
like
went against him, and you
tomatoes.
But he,
still
Calm
but
went
down,
nah,
Hit
but
against
the
him.
he.
nuclear button.
Well, hold on. Let me just jump in real quick
Y'all
because we
Is
got
that
still
Hot
went
Mr.
Rod?
against
Show.
him, homie.
Yeah, that's hot
Hold
rod.
on. Yes, that's
Y'all
hot, right,
still
Mr.
went
Mo.
against Crawford, and
Jesus
y'all
Christ.
knew Earl didn't have a chance,
Look at your
and y'all
Just
screen.
still
like I
said
didn't
Earl
Jesus.
was
think
gonna
Tio
win.
had a chance. Just like Tio, I didn't knew he didn't have a chance, bro. Not one
Come on,
chance.
OG
And I
Sheldon.
broke it
Let's let's
down on
let's
tape
remind these
though.
niggas
It'd be
OG
one thing if
Sheldon
I was
when they
just
was talking
hating.
all that BS before the fight happened. Let's remind them. They said Earl was
Man,
gonna beat him
look,
to death.
I told dudes, Hot Rod to tell you this because he was there. I told dudes 4 years before the fight happened when they first started talking about it that Errol Spence had 2 chances to win that fight. Slim and
To
none.
none. He's all wrong for you, dog. He's all
He's
wrong.
all
It's a
wrong
bad
for you.
style.
We don't need that kind of man in our life.
It's a bad style,
Errol
OG.
Spence is and has always been a flat-footed, come forward volume puncher. That's
Come
what he
on, man.
is.
Come on, OG.
That guy
OG Sheldon.
will
OG
never,
Sheldon.
a
Let's
guy
just be
like
honest,
that
OG Sheldon.
will never be
Keith
the
Thurman's
prime
style has
Bud
a better
Crawford.
chance than Earl Spence style, but people don't give
Yeah,
Keith Thurman his respect. Keith Thurman's
yeah.
style has a better chance of beating Crawford than Earl Spence style, but y'all don't give Keith his respect.
But
Because
Keith's been an
Crawford, the
actor, so
problem
he's
for
out the
Earl is
mix.
this. Crawford always knows where he's gonna be. I ain't gotta look for him. He gonna be right there.
I mean, man, look, he just overextends his jab, man, and just opens
Jesus
himself up when he
Christ.
throws his punches. The thing with the
Jesus.
Bud
He's
and
not.
Arrow fight,
You think
where it'd be unfortunate because it'd be like they try to give all these excuses and say someone right with Spence, is he got caught with the 2-1 behind the ear in the second round and was a step behind. He caught
Equilibrium,
him.
Blaze.
You feel me?
Equilibrium.
Just like Devin caught Brian Norman, but didn't want to finish it. You feel me? Because he's not a killer like that, and that's his boxing style. I ain't even hating on him, but it's like no, you
Hey
feel
man,
me?
get off my
Because
boy Devin,
because
man.
Bud,
Get
because
off
you
my
see,
boy
Bud was
Devin,
a
homie.
T one
What's your
forty
favorite
seven
fighter
sent from
doing?
the future
What's your
to
favorite
kill
fighter doing? Get off
Spence.
my
That's
nigga
what y'all
Devin,
don't
homie.
understand.
My
Because
nigga Devin
he
look.
said
taking his
he ain't a killer
fights.
like the boy
Right.
Devin.
I like Devin too.
No,
I
Get
just
off,
got
what
get
we
off my
constructive
nigga
criticism
Devin,
no,
from
homie.
man,
Devin.
What's
hold
your
on, hold
fighter
on,
Listen,
hold
doing?
on,
I got
hold on, hold
None
on.
constructive
of your
criticism.
none of
Hold
What
on
your
we're
real
favorite
quick.
saying
Hold
is
on.
fighters
this,
doing what Devin
Blaze. This is
Haney
all
is
we're
doing.
saying.
Hold on.
Get
No,
off
no,
of
let me
Devin
finish
Errol
my
Haney
thought.
dick,
Spence
Let me
was
nigga.
finish
never
my
gonna
thought. It's
beat
all
the guy
good.
Get
because
off of Devin
I
Haney
know.
dick,
Hold up.
nigga.
he was never
Hold
Ask
up.
gonna
none of
Hold up.
beat
your
the
Listen.
favorite
guy
fighters doing
because
what
his
Devin Haney
style.
doing,
Check
homie.
this out. Check this
Don't
out.
talk
Check
shit
this
His
out.
about
hold on,
Devin
hold on,
Haney,
hold on,
nigga.
hold on,
Devin
Hot Rod.
Haney, Devin
The
Haney is
reason we were
showing these
saying that
niggas
about
what's
Hold
Errol
up.
is this.
on.
Errol was
He
Devin
never
just
Haney
gonna
been
beat
showing
that
these
guy.
niggas
constructive
what's up, homie.
criticism.
All right, y'all.
Errol was
Let
never
Hey,
gonna
one
beat
at a
that
time.
guy.
One
Y'all
at a
can hear
time.
me?
One
Brian
at a
Norman
time.
Criticism.
Jr., Hot Rod,
One
we
at
Can
a
the
y'all hear me?
biggest
time,
Devin
yo.
Haney
One at a
fan.
time. One at
I
a
Hey, man, check
time.
told
this
One
you
at a
that.
out.
time.
I
I
don't think
told
One
you
at
Hot
a
that,
This
Rod
all
This
can
how
Juan.
we
right.
hear
time.
The Haney
saying
is
it.
a very good
I
boxer.
told you that,
Calm down,
Juan.
homie.
Come on, Juan.
This
One,
how we
Your
say
one
it,
favorite
at a
Blaze.
fighter,
time.
Brian
Blaze.
Nah,
Norman.
One at a
I
we
say,
time.
all
Juan,
good.
I said,
Hold
I'm going to
on.
be the biggest Devin Haney fan. So you can't say shit about Devin Haney because your
Hey,
favorite
man.
fighter
All right.
ain't doing what
All right.
Devin Haney
Yep.
is
You
doing,
right.
nigga.
Yep. You
He
right.
going
You
off.
right, bro. You got
He
it.
Hold
going
on,
You
hold
off.
got
on,
it.
hold
Ain't no
on. Let me
explain. Ain't
say
no
Yeah,
this.
explaining. I'm with it. I'm with it.
Go
Let me
ahead,
he's
go
say
just
ahead,
this.
bugging out.
Blaze.
He's
You
just
can
He
bugging
talk.
Loma.
out.
He
Let
Loma.
him
He
be.
be Loma. He be Loma. He be Loma. Hey, man, let me just finish my damn thought real quick.
Blaze, please, let me get this off. You can hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Go ahead, Mr.
Yeah, we gotta have some order. This still my house. Listen, we can't be talking over one another.
Yeah,
And
chill.
really, this not even a motherfucking topic.
Yeah.
So
That's so angry.
respectfully, hold on. Respectfully on my show, and Rod, you my brother, you was doing real good. You wasn't cussing or nothing. Listen, let's leave all of the meat references alone.
Yeah, I don't do
Because
that.
we got
I'm
hold
around
on,
the game
Blaze.
to
I
be able
got
to
it,
tell him
Blaze.
that.
I
Just
got
to
it,
be
Blaze. Cause
clear,
he's
he can
young.
do
He didn't
whatever he
mean no
wants. That's his
disrespect to you.
mind.
Nah,
He a
but
youngin.
listen,
He a
but
youngin.
we
Chill out.
got
Chill
That's
it.
out.
his
Nah,
mind.
but we gonna speak on it because this is real life. We not playing around. Uh, cause people get hurt for even referencing stuff like that. Now, what I'm gonna say is we all
He
men.
don't know that though. Obviously, he don't
We
got the memo.
well, we know we all men. So we got. I mean, we gotta address stuff. Like stuff just can't. Cause what happens is if you don't speak
Yeah, I
up, you don't say
appreciate it.
nothing. It'll continue to happen.
Absolutely.
So we gonna nip it in the bud right there.
Hey,
We're gonna
so
move
speaking
on.
of which, can I say my spite on it since I'm an
Nah, homie,
involved
nah,
party?
let me talk. This
No, no,
nigga had
let
the
me go
flow the
ahead. You can
whole
go
You
time.
first. You can go first. You can
This
go
nigga done
first.
had the
But
flow the
yeah,
whole
listen, I want
time,
to
man.
talk to
What up,
you
Spot that,
D3?
though.
homie.
I want to talk directly to you though, real
Nah.
and
quick.
salute Coach Eddie in the
You can
building,
talk
Dank in the
directly to me
building,
too.
AB in the building.
It's all good. Real
Is that
talk. It's all
OG
good.
free? I ain't seen OG since them damn
Free in
commanders
here,
got
yeah.
their ass whooped this season.
Hey, nah, but real talk. Like you said,
What's
we have a
good, OG?
conversation. We have a real
I see
conversation.
you over there sad, OG. Them commanders let you down this year. I know.
V3, you hear me?
Rod, I don't know
Let's
what
keep it
Rod is on
thorough.
today. Rod is
Let's
turned
just
up.
keep it
Rod, you
thorough.
ain't got no sleep. Rod probably just getting off work.
Hey, nah. It's the fact that I told you I'm not gonna take the Devin Haney slander. You ain't finna disrespect Devin Haney when none of y'all favorite fighters doing what Devin Haney is doing. None
Hey
of y'all
man,
fighters is
I'm not.
doing
I
it.
don't.
What
I
about
don't got a
Shakur though?
favorite fighter,
Shakur
homie.
went
I
4
just like boxing,
divisions.
homie.
Tell Shakur take the fight. No rehydration clause. Step your ass up, Nick. Take the fight. I told you, B
That's the
thought I
fight.
was lying. He beat Brian Norman. I'm the Devin Haney fan.
Hey, listen. The
Because he's doing
reality.
what I ask all these fighters to do. He's doing what I tell him to do. He's taking on the fight.
Hey, if Rod wasn't so turned up, he'd understand. I'm in agreement with him in a sense of, hey, Devin is the money right now. He got the most options, and we can't.
Yeah,
We don't know nothing
everybody's
till
agreeing
after
with you. I don't know.
Saturday,
He's just hot.
anyways. So
He's
it's
just
just like
hot
I
to
don't
be
know
hot
what
at
I
this point.
said. You feel me? If I said he shouldn't have, he should have. Not run into that left hook. You feel me? He got the beefing with me. I don't even understand where it came from. I said that nigga's name in passing. You feel me? Straight
Man,
up.
tell Shakur take the fight, Blaze. Just take the
Hey
fight.
man, listen, bro, check this out. Because for me, I was Shakur, but it's like at the same time, I'm not with the rehydration clause. He should have took the fight to 147 without the rehydration clause. Buzz his big brother. We're not trying to hear that shit. Otherwise, don't say his name. You feel me? Period. That's how I feel about it. But I got Shakur as you feel me. He's number 3 pound for pound where he's supposed to be. You feel me? Straight up.
I don't have no rebut to your pound. That's your pound for pound list. It's all
Yeah,
subjective.
no,
That's
I'm
what
just
you
telling
think.
you it ain't mine. That's theirs. I'm telling you he's number 2 on mine. My top 5 black American fighters is Boots,
Who?
Shakur,
Who's number
Devin,
two?
Keyshawn.
Man, Boots is
Shakur.
butthole with
Shakur.
cheese. Man, I ain't even finna get started on that.
Boots
Whatever.
is one. You
That
feel
nigga
me?
butthole
Straight
with
up. You
cheese.
stop fighting money.
Mm, mm, mm.
You know.
All
Then
right.
I got Devin. Then I got Keyshawn. Then I got Abdullah Mason. Then I would have
Hey,
Tank at
We
4
hey,
if
gotta
he's
talk this.
active,
We
but he's
try to
not
talk
active.
Haney Davis. We gotta call Keyshawn versus
Oh,
Exactly.
so
Devin.
what?
Speaking of
Why
which,
are we
that's
hey,
what I was
talking?
trying to
OG.
Why,
say. Look.
hold
Big
on,
bro,
B3.
big bro,
I'm confused.
big
I'm
bro. Devin
confused. Hold
Haney
on.
beats Boots, big bro.
Why are
Devin
we
Haney
talking
beats
about
Boots.
Devin Haney and Davis? What happened? What's the new news? What
So
happened?
You know,
the new news is like
looking for him.
everybody is saying Shakur's not taking the Devin Haney fight at 147. Keyshawn is pushing past Shakur, and that's gonna be the fight. So
Hey, I
that's the
thought
I
that's
fight
think
they
it's a
theirs
lining
better
though.
up.
fight. I
Ain't
think
that
it's
what
a better
Keyshawn
fight
talked to him?
for
He the one that's on Forte
Devin
with
for
Bill saying I want the
Keyshawn than
fight
it
on
is for
Friday
Shakur.
before Jermaine. I don't understand why people
I
don't
think
respect the
Keyshawn beats him
negotiations in
easier.
Keyshawn Davis.
It's a dangerous fight. It's the style, man. I don't like this style.
Because
Why?
Keyshawn said all his punches because Keyshawn is
I
Bud
think
Light.
Keyshawn
That's why
is
he's
going to
Bud
be on
Light.
some Crawford type fight. I think
Yep, Bud
Keyshawn's going
Light.
to catch him in the
I don't
exchange.
think they can hear you, Blaze. Mr. Moore, and
I can hear him.
y'all here,
I
Blaze.
can hear him perfectly. I can hear
We
him
I hear
gotta
them
perfectly.
talk
all.
one at a
Light.
time.
But
Come on,
I hear
y'all.
him. But
Yeah, yeah. I
bro, this
We
gotta
man been
can't
talk
be
one
talking
at
the
a
talking
whole
over
time.
each other.
time.
This
Like,
is crazy.
goddamn,
Talk
Go
one
ahead,
at a
Rod. Go
time.
ahead.
Talk one at a time. Chill, chill.
this
I'm
man been
trying to
talking the
No,
listen.
whole
If
facts.
y'all be
They
time.
quiet,
good. They good.
Shit.
go ahead, Blade. Go ahead,
OG
Blade.
Go ahead,
Sheldon,
Rock.
Yeah,
I
whoever
think it's a
wants before
bad
you
style
got it.
matchup. I think Keyshawn may catch him in the exchange. I ain't gonna lie. I think it's a bad
Yeah.
style.
But they ain't just
Mm.
exchanges though,
I think
bro.
that
Listen, bro, Keyshawn's
I
a complete
personally,
fighter. He fight on the front foot, he fight on the back foot. He's complete
yeah,
and he sits on all his
that's what I was gonna
punches
say.
and he goes
Personally,
to the body.
I think
You feel
Keyshawn
me?
Davis is just a better fighter than Devin Haney. Personally,
Yeah, he got more in his bag, way more in his bag, and
I
he
agree to
uses
that.
it
I
in
agree
real
to that,
time.
OG. But
He
I
uses it
just
in
I
real
just
time,
think he reminds me of Crawford, his aura, his dog. I think he's going to
bro.
catch him in the
He's
exchange.
gonna step into the ring and treat Devin like a sparring partner, just like he did Jermaine. People be talking about records, but then when you watch the tape, it'd be like one thing about it: how Keyshawn rises to where he's at and how he gets the belt at 135 is that he fought the highest level of competition coming up, to get
okay,
there,
okay.
to
Let me
get to
ask
that
you
title
guys a
spot.
question. Hold on. Let me ask you guys a
And
question.
silver medal in the
When you see
Olympics, so he's
Keyshawn
nice.
Davis, when you
I
see
agree.
Keyshawn
Thanks,
Davis, what's
Father.
the
I
first thing
agree.
that pops into your mind? When you see Keyshawn
With
Davis,
me,
what's the first word that pops into your mind?
He
757 North.
Crawford
No.
aura
he's
to me.
Hey, I'm
OG
gonna tell you
Shelby.
like this. The first
bro.
thing
He's
that pops
just
Go
got
ahead.
it
into
all,
my head,
man.
the first thing that
Go
pops
ahead.
into my head when I hear Keyshawn Davis, the first thing that pops into my head is Showboat.
Okay. For
You talking
me,
about showboat? He's a
when I
showboat.
see Keyshawn Davis,
I think
the
of
first thing
Crawford.
that pops into my head, you go trip off of this. When I see Keyshawn Davis, the first thing that pops into my head is violent. He's violent.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, he is. He sits on all his punches, though, show. That's just the simple thing
He's
about it is he
coming
finds his
to
range,
fight
and
you.
when he's coming forward, and he can fight off the back foot too, though. And he got
Yeah.
proper head move, and he got a stiff jab like Bud. That's the thing.
He's
His
trying to
jab is
hurt you.
hard. His
He's
jab
trying
hurts.
to hurt you.
You feel me? And so you
Hey,
got to deal with that
that's why
power.
he's the Bud
He
aura for
banged
me.
Jermaine
You
in the
know,
first
he
round. He banged
Mm-hmm.
Jermaine with the right in the
he
first
to me he
round,
mimics
and he knew what
Crawford,
time it
not the
was.
style exactly, but the aura.
But
He
the
wants to
dog, he
knock
got
your
that
ass out.
dog in him. He's got that
It's
dog
just,
in him. That's that
it's just,
Norfolk, Virginia shit.
He's
it's
not.
just.
He's not.
The
He's
thing
not
is,
gonna be.
but the thing,
He's not gonna beat Devin Haney though. He's not gonna beat Devin Haney.
the thing,
It'll be
yeah,
a good fight.
I mean, that's why we want to see
Why
the
though,
fight.
OG Free? Why?
Hold on. Go ahead, Juan. Go ahead,
the
Juan.
thing is, and I know that we're gonna sit here and go over again. Only thing I have again, and I picked Keyshawn last week. I picked Keyshawn. I'm still picking Keyshawn. Only thing I feel like is Dev gonna let him get off because Dev has ways to not let you get off that are extremely well, and he's extremely well at doing that. How to take away certain things from you. He
Yep.
knows how to do that very,
Talk
very
to him,
well.
Juan.
But
Very,
Get it
very,
in,
very
Keyshawn
well.
got
Juan.
better feet though. That's the thing.
Yo,
He's not
oh,
going. Keyshawn's gonna dance with him. You're not gonna be
He,
able
Let
to
me
he,
just
bring.
not
Hold
be
on, y'all.
there
Let
for
me bring in free.
Keyshawn.
Free cook on that
OG
free.
Free, can you please cook what you just said though? You said you don't think he beats Devin. Can you explain why?
I don't think he beats Devin because he has he's more of a front runner. He's more of a front runner to me. If Devin Haney has been in there with better competition, and Devin Haney has been on a higher level. Devin Haney, his mental is better than Keyshawn's mental. If Keyshawn gets behind on the scorecard, or if he feels like he's losing, I don't think Keyshawn has the mental or the ring IQ to be able to fight his way back into the lead. Devin Haney
Man,
knows
listen.
how to get the lead and keep the lead. Once Devin Haney realizes he has the lead and you need a knockout to win, it's going to be extremely hard for you to be able to catch Devin Haney with a shot. Devin Haney
yeah.
knows how to survive and coast to a win. He's done it many times before where he
But
can just coast to a win.
But
my thing is this though.
you're
My
talking
thing
about
is this.
something that's never happened to Keyshawn before
Yeah, that's
because
what I was gonna
Keyshawn's
say.
always been in the lead too. He's never had a
Yes,
split
and
decision, bro. He's got
and that's and that
listen,
and
bro.
that's the
He's
thing that
listen.
I'm talking
So
about.
you can't put it on
Keyshawn
him. You
has
gotta say
never,
that's the question. That's
but,
the
but
test.
Keyshawn,
But you
but
can't say he got
Keyshawn
that in
has
him.
never, Keyshawn never had to face adversity. Devin did. Devin had to face
Okay,
adversity.
but you can't say he can't do it though. That's the whole
And
point. Because one thing about it, when we're talking about Keyshawn on tape with the adversity, is we're
I
gonna
didn't say,
say Keyshawn's gonna probably take a better
I
punch
didn't say he
than
can't
Devin
do it.
and win in
Bro,
exchange.
we
I didn't
understand
say
you a
he
Keyshawn
can't
Davis
do
fan,
it.
homie,
I
but
didn't say
listen to
he
what he's
can't
saying.
do it. What I said was it's going to be extremely hard to be able to get back into the lead. Once Devin gets you to a point where you need a knockout to win, you need a knockout to win. It's going to be extremely hard. Devin is the bigger guy. He's the more rangier guy. Devin can keep his distance from Keyshawn by just putting the jab in his face. And then when Keyshawn gets in close, Devin can grab and hold and eat up the time. You're going to need to have to take the lead early in order to beat Devin. If he gets the lead early, it's going
It's
to be
over.
extremely hard to knock him out.
Yeah,
But
it's
the
it's
one
hard.
thing
It's
you
hard to beat
forgetting
Devin when
about,
he gets.
I think
but the
Keyshawn
one
gets the
thing you
lead
forgetting
early
about
because
Free is that
Keyshawn's gonna
Keyshawn fights
feign
out of the
him.
clinch very well. Keyshawn
Keyshawn's
fights
gonna
out of the
feign.
clinch.
Yeah, he fights on the
No,
inside. He fights going
it's not.
into a
It's not.
punch and out of the clinch very
It's
well.
not that. It's not that though. It's the how to do it. Like when Dev clinches, bro. Dev clinches you to not even just hold on to you. He's clinching you to spin you out of the way. Because once he spins
And
you out the way, he's gone. You
but
gotta.
Keyshawn's trying to turn you too, though. You
Yeah,
feel
but
me?
this is the
That's
thing.
whoever's
But
the
this is the
strongest is trying to
this
turn
is
the
the
other fighter.
this
Hey,
That's
is
are
what he's
you
where
a
gonna keep
this
trying to
Keyshawn
do in the
Davis
clinch.
fan? Hold on, Juan. Are you a Keyshawn Davis fan?
very much a
No,
Keyshawn
what I'm
Davis
trying
fan.
to
Very much a Keyshawn Davis fan. And I'm telling you this
No, no, no,
because
no,
I'm
not you,
watching
Juan.
these.
Not you, Juan. You're speaking
That's
logical. It's
Blaze.
this dude Blaze. Are you a Keyshawn Davis fan?
yeah, I'm a boxing fan. What are you talking about? I'm a Devin Haney
Nah,
fan
nah.
too.
I hear it
No,
in your
that's what I'm saying.
boxing
No.
take. Hold
Hold up,
on.
hold up.
You a Keyshawn Davis fan?
Let me make you a little bit more happier. Then
Nah, I
I'm
Bruce,
don't
hearing
care
what
what's
you're
what you
good,
got
saying.
to
Bruce?
say.
Devin
Juan, you
Good
can
to
Haney,
see
finish
you.
your
just like in
statement, Juan.
Brian Norman Jr., he's gonna
Juan, you
We're
can
not
finish
gonna
your
do that,
control the
statement.
Rod.
range.
I don't give a fuck
He's
what he
gonna
got to
control
say.
the range, right?
He
We're
ain't
He's
not
he
gonna
gonna
ain't
do
try to
that.
listening to you,
control the
homie.
range. Devin
Every
Haney's gonna
time
try to keep his
OG3 trying to tell
distance,
him
right?
something, he's trying to speak over.
Go
Man,
ahead,
listen,
Blaze.
bro, we're having a
Jesus
conversation, man.
Christ. Jesus
Real
Christ.
talk. Real
Go
talk.
ahead. Go
And I'm
ahead.
trying to
Go
tell
ahead,
you, I can
Blaze.
hear both sides. I can hear both
Go ahead, Blaze.
sides
Go ahead,
because I
Blaze. Do your
watch
thing.
both tape. So look,
Go-
Devin Haney's gonna keep the range, right? Where you're gonna say, hey, he's gonna be able to keep his range. He's gonna pick his shots. He's gonna leave behind his jab, right? With the
Right.
range. But when he's trying to find his range, Keyshawn's trying to find his range too. And how Keyshawn can get in range around that range is he can feign him and make him freeze him and then get in here and force him to fight on the inside. And then get him with a jab. So it's not like Devin Haney's educated jab is gonna keep Keyshawn's violent jab from getting there or shooting at the same time. So I'm saying, so this idea that he's gonna stick and move and get up a couple rounds and then force Keyshawn to be in some type of mental dilemma he ain't never been of, that's wishful thinking. You got to see it happen. Because my opinion on Keyshawn when you watch the tape, because I watched Devin too, is that hey, he got
Mm-hmm.
educated footwork. He goes forward and backwards. He can keep in range. So he can.
Mm-hmm.
So where I'm trying to tell you where it's not like Dev's gonna jab. He's gonna have to jab. He's gonna have to grab more so than he's gonna be able to run around. And then that's when we talk about who wins the inside game. And then depending on if it's in the middle of the ring, what's it look like? If it's on the ropes, both of them's gonna be trying to turn them to the ropes. But who's
Exactly.
gonna be trying to get off in the exchanges as well? So that's
See
what I'm saying.
that?
I'm just having a
That's the thing.
technical when we breaking it down. I'm with
Yeah, no,
y'all
no, no.
because I'm seeing both sides.
We definitely having conversation, but we got to also remember
Yeah.
there's certain things where both fighters can offset each other. I feel like, like I said before, Keyshawn's a little bit more athletic, a little bit more, yeah, obviously, like Shelton said, he's a little bit more violent, he's a little bit more, thing. But
He
I feel
hits
like
hard though.
yeah, he hits hard.
That's
But
the thing.
the thing is the experience. It really does matter. I've been saying this for months on this show.
And I mean, that's the thing that
No.
nobody can debate Keyshawn about because Keyshawn has very little experience. But that's what they try to say about Jermaine when it was like anybody who watched the tape seen it coming. Because I'm with
It might
you.
be
I
her.
agree.
It
If
might be
Devin
her.
Haney
I
gets
just
up,
put her
say
on
Devin
that.
Haney gets up 2, 3 rounds, then it's like, yeah, we got Keyshawn in the unknown. And with his mental health, you never know if he might pop under pressure with decision
No,
making.
it's
We
not. But
never
it's not even
seen
that.
it though.
It's the when you when we look at it, right? So like when we look at it, obviously Dev's a little taller. He might be a little rangier, but my thing is this, right? Not even that if he can come back from adversity or coming back from bad down. It's the way are you going to how are you going to do it, right? Because knowing
Yeah.
this, Dev plays chess while these rest of these guys playing checkers. Um, Obviously we think that Keyshawn's a checker player. I mean a chess player. We don't know yet. We haven't seen him in the ring with somebody that special. You know what I'm saying? As special as him, or
I
even
know.
special, more special. But that's my thing. This is my thing, right? When we have in conversations, right? I'm gonna agree with you with everything you're gonna say. Keyshawn is a little bit more
Yeah.
athletic. He's a little bit more violent. He's a little bit more. He'll go sit down and try to get you out of here. My thing is this, right? When all fails, because eventually it is, and eventually this is what's gonna happen. Is when all fails, what do you do then? What do you do now? Do you have the mental capacity to, all right, let me turn it up a little bit more. Let me see where I could get. Can I get a little bit more violent? Can I get to a space where I could get to him? Because Devin's not gonna let you just walk right inside it. Devin's gonna figure something out. Him and his pops, they're gonna figure something out to move, stick a move, whatever the case may be. It's how are you gonna get to him? Feel me?
It's gonna
he
be a
does
good
it.
fight. That's why I want to see it. You feel me? I
The,
think it's a good
see,
fight. That's it.
the
Devin's
thing
gonna be the
is, like,
favorite for sure.
I go back and look at the Albright fight that Keyshawn had because that's probably his toughest fight that he had to
Yeah, it's
date.
toughest fight. Yeah, yeah.
And Albright is nowhere near the boxer of a Devin Haney or the fighter of a Devin Haney. I think if Keyshawn had that type of trouble with a guy on that level, I don't think he can come back from unless he lands a shot, which I don't think Devin would give him the opportunity to land that shot. He would have to land a shot that Devin don't see coming. But he doesn't have the arm reach that Devin had. He doesn't have the height that Devin had. So him landing that shot that Devin don't see coming is going to be almost impossible for him to do it because he doesn't have the arm reach. Devin is going to stay on the outside. He's going to stay on the outside. He's going to use his jab. And Keyshawn got to sell out to get to the inside. He's going to have to be willing to take a shot. He's going to have to be willing to take a shot. But when you're down and you
But
shut it out like that,
it's
you leave yourself to be
though.
open to get caught with another shot. You leave yourself
Yo,
open to be caught with a shot.
But it's catch and shoot with
OG
Keyshawn.
Free,
No, Keyshawn
do you
got
know the
great
measurements
counters.
in this
Keyshawn
fight?
Perry,
You know the
Keyshawn,
measurements?
man, it's gonna be a good fight. We gotta just look it
Huh?
up. Box record.
Anybody know the measurements? Anybody got the tail of the tape?
Devin Haney got a 70 something arm reach. Keyshawn, I think, is like a 70, 69, 70. Devin Haney arm reach is about, I think it's like probably like 2, maybe 3 inches long. It might be more than that. It might be more than that. I can look it up real quick. I got box rep right here. I can look it up real
Did
quick.
Norman have a longer arm reach than Haney too?
Loma? No, Loma didn't.
71.
Norman.
Yeah,
It's a
nah, Norman
71.
Jr. Slightly. Yeah, Norman
It's a
Jr. slightly
71,
longer.
and then
Norman
Keyshawn's
Jr. was
is
slightly, Norman Jr. was slightly longer than Devin. I think it was like
Keyshawn's
1 or 2 inches.
I ain't
Keyshawn's
gonna
is like a
lie.
69, I think it is.
When I really think about the fight, I just think Devin just has too much experience, man.
Devin Haney arm reach is a 71, and
And then Keyshawn's is a 70.
70, so it's
I mean,
1 inch. And that's
listen, one thing
exact
about it
difference.
is I can't take away. That's the key thing for Devin is the experience. When what he did to Brad Norman Jr. Because that's what the experience to give you that we don't necessarily know Keyshawn got. So I respect, like I said, Devin Haney's good. Devin Haney's where he's supposed to be at. Devin Haney's the guy right now. You feel me? As far as the money fight, as far as having the most options. Like I say, when you got the most options to fight, you got the most leverage. So he's the guy because it's him versus Boots, him versus Shakur, him versus whoever, him versus everybody. And it's the execution. So it's like we watch him execute because the thing with Brian Norman, what I love about that fight is when you watch all Brian Norman's tape and you watch Devin's tape leading up to it, is the first round in the mid is he just finding his range. He's finding his range. He waits. He's patient about it. And I was like, you feel me? Because everybody thought he had
You went out on
it's
me,
like,
Blaze.
nah,
Y'all
he
still
just
here, Blaze?
waiting for his
Oh,
range,
okay.
executing. Was executed clean. You feel me? So that's where it's like, hey, who's gonna execute the earliest? Because just like Devin lined up that for Brian Norman, he could line that up on Keyshawn, but Keyshawn can line it up on him because he lined up one of those on Jermaine in the first round. Then he kept tagging him with them hard ass rights in the second and the third. Like he you feel me? You gonna hurt? Who's gonna hurt him? Who's gonna hurt each other? That's what it's gonna all boil down to.
But see,
You feel me? And so it's
the
like
difference.
Haney got body work. Who's gonna hurt somebody to the body? Like it's gonna be a good fight, bro. That's a good fight.
But see,
You
the
feel
difference with
me?
Jermaine Ortiz is Jermaine Ortiz. He doesn't let his hands go enough like a Devin Haney. Jermaine Ortiz, if he's getting punched, he's gonna try to back away and cover up. Devin Haney would throw something back, even though he's getting punched. He'll throw something back to try to make
Yeah,
you
but
back up.
not lately though. He ain't been throwing a lot of punches in his last fights. His last two fights, he's only landed 70 punches in each fight. So
No,
he's been real
he
conservative with his punch output. His
he,
last two
he landed
fights,
he landed 70 punches, but the other guy
but he
wasn't
wasn't
throwing
throwing
nothing
that
as
many.
well. The other guy wasn't throwing that, so he didn't have to do as much.
Okay, but I'm just saying we ain't seen it. That's the trend because he's gonna deal with activity that he wasn't dealing with. Exactly. He's not dealing with activity that's gonna have him being able to just land 70. Like real talk. He's gonna be punching it out. Where, like you said, them guys wasn't punching. Keyshawn punches. Keyshawn punches in 3-punch combinations, sits on his punches, and he mixes it to the body often. You see what I'm saying? That's the thing where Keyshawn, where it'd be like, where people watch his tape and it'd be like, why he's different, but he can't get no credit because, like you say, he ain't fought enough people. But this is what boxing's about. When you got somebody that's 14-0, ready to fight the top dogs now, because win, lose, or draw, Keyshawn gonna be good. He's a dog. Just like you feel me. That's what makes this fight a very, very good fight. Because when you look at Keyshawn's tape, it's like, hey, ain't nobody like you said. Albright, he was up in that fight. Albright caught him in the eighth, and he ate one in the eighth by the ropes, and then he wrapped him up. It was a good fight, and that's why it's like, hey, I got Wu against Frank Martin because I got Wu against Frank Martin on Saturday because I don't know if Frank Martin got the dog in him because he didn't have a dog in him when he fought Tank. He touched all 4 ropes
Man,
in the first round when he fought Tank.
Frank Martin going to wash Albright.
Man, we
He
gonna
gonna wash
see.
him.
We gonna
He gonna
see.
wash him.
That
So
boy from Philly
my
though is a
biggest
dog though. Albright is a
No,
dog. You feel
my
me?
I
biggest thing.
understand his dog, but what I will say, Frank Martin at the higher weight, he looks more comfortable. I think
Man,
him going
but that
him,
competition, he don't get no credit for that Ken he just fought. That dude was a nobody.
Who, Rancis?
Bartholomew?
Are you crazy?
what?
Man, listen, man.
No,
Rancis?
no,
I
listen.
didn't think too
I,
highly
I,
of him
I mean,
at
you ain't got
140.
to think
He's
too
not
highly
on
of
my
him.
list at 140.
Okay, but you ain't got to think too highly of him or whatever have you. Bartholomew is a 2 division champion. Bartholomew
Okay.
he's a veteran in the sport. He knows how to
Yeah, veteran.
survive. He knows how to be awkward. But the thing is, when you saw Frank Martin at the last fight, you saw him at 135 with Tank Davis, and you look at the fight that he fought at 140. It was 2 different type of Frank Martins. You saw a guy that
Yeah,
was more comfortable at the weight. He drained
I
himself to make
agree.
135.
Yeah, he was looking like he was supposed to be on Thriller. He was looking like the PJs. I remember the fight. Listen, they shouldn't
Yeah,
have did that.
so I'm looking at who looks more comfortable. I think he looks more comfortable at the weight. I think Albright is a durable guy. I just don't think he's going to beat no Frank Martin. I don't think he's going to beat Frank Martin. I
But
don't
my
I
thing
don't.
is like this, man. I hear you because I wish the best for Frank, but I didn't like how he fought in the Tank fight. You feel me? That's just my opinion. And it's like, hey, he got to show me something. And so it's like, hey, Wu was a very good fight. Like if he washes Wu, he gets all the credit he deserves because at least he ain't, he's fighting decent level competition as he's coming straight back to a new weight class. I'm not taking that away from Frank, but he got to show me something. And like I said, I just respect Wu because in all Wu's fights, Wu's a dog. You're gonna have to take it from Wu if you're gonna win. You know what I'm saying? And he gonna show up like that. You feel me? And so, we're gonna see how it play out. But we're gonna see how it play out. We're gonna see how it play out.
Yeah, no, I
We got
mean, like I said, I got Frank Martin watching. I wouldn't be surprised if Frank Martin stopped Albright. I wouldn't be surprised. I think he's going to watch Albright. I wouldn't be surprised if he stop him because Albright he's a decent opponent. I wouldn't say he's good, but I would say he's decent. But I just don't think Albright has anything for Frank Martin. And I think Frank Martin still has a ways to go before he's at the top of the division. But I just don't think Albright has anything for Frank Martin. Not at this
I
point.
mean, one thing about it, if Frank Martin handles this business on Saturday, he's right back in the mix because he's gonna call out probably Keyshawn
Oh yeah, no,
just
he
for how he
definitely.
pressed him.
I
You
mean,
feel me in the past. So
he
he
Sean could
right
have
back
made
in the
that
mix.
fight.
So the
He Sean
pressure
could have
is
made
on
that
Frank
fight.
Martin because he ain't gonna have to wait too long, not to fight a name. You feel me? So he gonna be right there. Gary Antoine Russell, if he handle his business, you feel me? Oroka's very difficult for him, but I think he'll be able to do it.
Antoine
But that's gonna be a good
gonna stop
fight.
Andy. He gonna stop Andy. He gonna stop
You
Andy.
know,
This
the only
man
thing I
coming
can't,
up.
like I said. he just be in Japan. Them guys don't really be fighting nobody. So, he came,
Right.
but Hiroka been over here though. Hiroka been trained over here. So, he's got some tools, man. I watched his tape. He's a good fighter. That's why, and Gary Antoine Russell's giving him all his respect. That's why it's like Gary Antoine Russell beat him, man. It really showed for me is like he's almost a complete fighter.
Like,
Gary
like
Antoine's damn near a
I
complete
hear
fighter.
a lot of people was talking about Andy. They were like, "Hey, I don't know, Andy. He's a good opponent. Yes, he's a decent opponent, but Andy last fight was in 2024, September of 2024. This man
Talking
been
about
out of
Ryo?
ring. No, Andy Aroko, the one that Antoine's
Oh
about to
yeah,
fight.
yeah. He's been out. Okay, he's been
He's
out.
been out.
Okay,
He's been
yeah,
out of
yeah,
ring
yeah.
since September of 2024. He,
Oh
he
yeah. Ooh,
he's
nah,
a
that ring
decent
rust ain't
dude,
gonna
but
work.
you got that long layoff, and then
Mm-mm.
you get in the ring with
Yeah,
Antoine. I don't know if you're ready for that.
yeah.
Antoine
Nah,
just
you make
fought.
a good point because he gonna be relentless. That's what I one thing about Gary Anton Run is he's a relentless boxer. He's a puncher boxer on everything.
Yeah. He, I mean, and see
He's
the thing
a
about
puncher
Antoine,
boxer.
it's not the fact that he doesn't want to fight. It's the fact nobody wants to get in the ring with him. This man literally said all of the champions at 140 are some punks. Ain't none of them trying to get in the ring with me. Ain't none of them trying to unify.
He listen, he got to handle his business. But that's the one thing about what I like about him, like he's selling his fight, is he waited because you feel me. He got to handle him, and then he calls out everybody. He gonna get a fight though. Turkey gonna
But
get him some money.
Blaze,
Turkey gonna get him a
but
fight.
Blaze, hopefully, but what he's saying is that a lot of these guys, a lot of the times, they set up future fights. The managers,
Yeah,
people are talking behind the scenes because they have to put dates together, future dates
yeah.
together. They got to plan events. So what Gary is really expressing is that the managers and his team, they can't get Gary no work. And it's been like this for a minute. It was like that with Mr. Gary Russell. Right, even though
Yeah.
he was the dog at 26, it was hard for him to get fights. So all they saying is really is that they can't get no smoke on the line. Whether it's Keith Conley
Did
fighters,
Russell Jr. get Loma
Richardson,
though?
Hitchens, and
Russell Jr.
To.
got Loma, right?
Say that
Man,
again.
Jerry got
Russell
Loma,
Jr. got
and
Loma.
Yeah,
he
but it
got
was on a
Loma.
quick turnaround. Listen, that was
Yeah,
I mean, I'm just saying he got the fight though. You feel me? He got
yeah,
it.
they put him with his one arm high tied behind his back.
Yeah, yeah, but that's
no,
what I'm saying. One thing
but
about
see,
it,
the
Gary
thing is,
Antoine's gonna get his time, bro. Gary
Yeah.
Antoine's gonna get a unification or something, man. I trust it,
Yeah.
bro. He's not gonna
I
sit
mean,
there. He just
no,
gotta handle his business.
he
Yeah.
probably will get a unification from a guy like Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith probably get in the ring with him, but these
Yeah, but
other
that's what I'm
guys,
saying though. He's gonna get it. I know they gonna dodge him. You already know. But what I'm telling you is we're gonna see it all in 4K because Gary Antoine Russell's handling his business. I liked how he didn't say nothing why he's been fighting her, why he's going to fight Hiroka. He been in camp focused. You feel me? And so look, he's coming out a week before to promote the fight, and you feel me? He's locked in. So he handled
that's
his
the exact
business,
reason
and
why.
then it's like, hey man, he got a whole bunch of different options. He
That's
got
the
a
exact
whole
reason why
Moritai want to come up. He got
I
a
have
whole bunch of different
no
options.
respect for Africa. I got no respect for Africa.
Yeah,
That
I
man
mean, we already know
told
he died. He
that
ducked everybody.
Antoine said, "I beat you 4 times in the amateurs. You don't want to get your lick back. It's for a belt. We could unify." This man said you need to get your name up, and then he turns around and fight daggone Duarte. I'm like,
Because
what?
yeah,
You fighting
he built
Duarte
like
over
that.
Antoine?
You better knock him out so he
So
can build his name up. If you're
I
gonna fight
mean,
the
and
bum, you know.
hey, Duarte might mess around and knock him
Now let
out.
me say this to y'all point, to Pooh's point. A lot of people picking Andy. Now I put Andy eyes on Andy a while ago. I seen the Barroso fight. Andy is a strong, durable fighter. It's gonna be I think it could be a good fight. The bookies have Gary only minus 350, which is a 3-1. And Andy Hiroka, you only can get him at plus 250. Now think about this, y'all. A guy that's really, I don't even know if he's ever even boxed in the US. This brother is only a plus 250 on the money line. That's saying something.
No,
So
I'm
he's
gonna
Gary,
good. Y'all
Gary
watch
is
his
definitely
tape.
in a tough fight.
He's good. He knocked out Barroza. He knocked out the old
Yeah,
dude
he
that got
stopped. Yeah,
say,
robbed
he
by
did stop him. Yeah,
Brolin.
I'm
Listen,
gonna
yeah,
tell you
clean
why
too. He
he's
got
a.
a clean, stiff jab, but he be in Japan. So it's
I'm
just
gonna
like,
tell
you
you
feel me?
why
He gotta fight
he's
somebody.
a plus 250 and
yeah.
Antoine is a minus three something because they still got Antoine ranked number 15 in the world at 140. Number 15 in the world. That's what they got him ranked at.
Yeah, he should be. But he should. That's the one thing about it. He need to be in another sanctioning body, being somebody mandatory trying to unify or
No.
top
I'm
five
not
or
talking
something.
about the section. I'm not talking about the section body. I'm just talking about the simple because he's the champion. So he's number one in the
Yeah,
section body.
but
But in the
yeah.
world, they got him ranked number 15. You tell me 15 guys at 140 that's better than Antoine. Oh, 14 guys.
What list is that? Who makes that list, bro? And then you probably need to be updated.
You tell me 14 Antoine at 140 right now. I guarantee you probably can't come more than 6 people. If you even got 6 people that's better than him at 140. There's not going to be anybody more than 6. I don't see 6 people better than Antoine at 140. But I give you, you probably can come up with 6 people. But to say 14 people at 140 is better than Antoine, that's crazy.
I definitely can't give you 6 people. That's crazy in and of itself. And
No,
AB, what happened with Kenneth
I
Sims?
give
Kenneth
you
Sims still has to bounce back after the Duarte loss. But I think hopefully they put him on like a car with Schofield or something like that. I seen Kenneth Sims, he has been in the gym training. But you know, Duarte got the shot. He beat Kenneth Sims and he getting the title shot. So that pretty much how that played out. If Kenneth Sims could have beat Duarte, he probably would have got the Hitchens fight.
Cloud Boy said Andy got 6 or 7 rounds before he get KO. Hey, it could be earlier than that because uh, Andy he comes forward. So you come forward with a guy who can come forward and he can box. That makes for a bad recipe. Go ask El Rayo. Makes for a bad recipe. El Rayo thought
Yeah.
he was going to be able to come forward on Antoine, and Antoine boxed his head off.
Nah, Antoine's
And
nice.
and everybody thought Rayo had enough pop. We see what that pop did for him versus Antoine. Antoine took some shots. He ate them shots, kept coming.
Yeah, Antoine got a durable chin. He can take some punches. I
He's
wouldn't advise him to take too many punches, but he can take some punches.
the thing is, it's gonna be the lead hand battle. But I mean, they both southpaw, so they're gonna be in the closed guard. So you feel me? They're gonna bang it out. You know,
No,
that's gonna be a good matchup, man. But the thing is like I said, in the
What's the upset
exchanges,
of the
I've just seen
weekend?
that fight.
Divorce.
You said Hideo gonna get the upset, Blaze?
No, I'm just telling you, like that'd be like the biggest one if it was or something. You
You
feel
think
me?
I
Hitch is
think
gonna
I think
lose, Free?
I, I
Nah, I
think
think he's
divorce.
gonna lose business.
I think divorce gonna be the upset of the weekend.
but
It's
it's
gonna be
still
that
I'm
it,
gonna
it
tell you
jab.
gets
why. I'm gonna tell you why. If you go back, just the last like 4 months, the guys that usually been talking the most usually end up laying an egg in their fight. They end up coming up laying an egg.
Mm-hmm.
And and Africa been talking a lot. He been calling out a lot of people, talking crazy to a lot of people. He might end up laying an egg.
Man, Duarte right now sitting at a plus 360 on the money line. Let's see how that changes leading up in the fight. Then the way Free talking and the way with the build up, Hitchens, respectfully, he stutter a little bit. He do this gonna be a tough fight for him, right? We understand the level of opposition Duarte is. Now, I'm on Hitchens. I'm with Hitchens on this fight. But we just gotta see. We just gotta see. I think he can play the outboxer game. I thought Kenneth Sims had a lot of good moments against Duarte. But we just gotta you gotta win 7 rounds. He gonna have to win 7 rounds and not get dropped. He cannot get dropped. Uh and he gonna have to
I put it
box
this
his boy
way.
at least seven
I put it
rounds.
this way. Do you think Africa got the same type of power as Ryan Garcia?
No.
Okay. The
Mm-mm.
only thing that saved Ryan Garcia ass was his power. That's the only thing that saved his ass. Because Duarte was stepping to Ryan.
Yeah, that's a fact.
He was stepping to Ryan, but Ryan had that power. He caught him to the body. I don't think Africa got the same power that Ryan got.
Nah, he don't. He don't, and it's a Golden Boy card too. So they not messing around.
Yep.
You're not gonna win no. You're
So
not gonna win on no Golden Boy card as an away fighter, champion or no champion. If you don't outland your opponent, we all know what's going. We all know that.
yeah,
So
I don't know. I don't feel too sure that Africa is going to win his fight. I'm not that sure. I believe he has the best. I think he got the better boxing ability. I'm just not too sure that he wins his fight.
yeah,
Like I
hopefully
believe,
Africa can land something clean to kind of deter Duarte. It's just Duarte got that motor, man.
I believe Frank will win his fight. I believe Antoine will win his fight. I don't really know about Mario Barrios and Ryan Garcia. I think this is a 50-50 fight.
I'm taking Ryan.
It's going to come down to, does Ryan power translate to 147? If his power translates to 147, he might be able to get the win over Mario Barrio. But if he doesn't have any power at 147, this is going to be a long night for Ryan Garcia. It's
Yeah,
gonna be a
I'm
lot.
with
It
you on
didn't
that.
seem like he had no. It didn't seem like he had no power when he fought Rolly Romero. We all know Rolly is chinny. We know
Ryan,
he.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm gonna be honest with you, free. And I know people been saying this or whatever the case may be. I'm saying based on what I've seen, Ryan look a little different this go round.
I mean, he
So I
might
mean,
be.
just physically free,
He
like
might be.
so. And you already know the reports. We can get into it about him pulling out of the body testing and all that other stuff. Only
Hey,
thing I'm see, so he
he
just
might.
he looks like he's in like peak condition. That's
Hey,
all. So we'll see.
if I was Mario Barrio and he pulled out of the body testing, I'll pull out myself. I'll pull out of body testing as well.
Well,
I'm
this is
not
how I
gonna.
went. This is how I went free. Um, he didn't start testing until December. So it was like less than 60 days of testing for the Mario Barrios fight. They fought in May, in Times Square. After the Rolly fight, Ryan stopped getting tested for about what from May to December. So which is like 6 7 months. And then he started for the last 60 days or whatever, less than 60 days, sometime in December.
I mean,
So
the only thing that I can say about that is if you using PEDs or steroids or whatever, the only thing that it can do is it can make you stronger, but at the same time as you getting stronger, if you have to cut weight, if you got too muscular and you have to cut weight, that can come to backfire you because now
yeah.
not only are you cutting water or fat, you're cutting muscle too because you
Man,
got too
Ryan,
muscular.
yeah, man. Listen, man, Ryan looked like a
Ryan already
bull
weighed
right
in at
now.
149. I think it was like yesterday, day before. Ryan, it ain't the weight. Ryan gonna be okay for 147. Go ahead, Blaze. Cook, Blaze.
I'm just saying real quick, he looked like a ghoul. You feel me? He look pale and shit. You feel
Yeah,
me? Space
yeah,
all sucked in. I see what I see. This shit's in 4K. It is what it is. And it'd be like, look, my thing is I don't think highly of Ryan anyways in his skill set. You feel me? Straight up. So it'd be like, we gonna
Yeah, and
see if he handle his business against Barrios, but Barrios is a dog. So you feel me? Barrios is gonna try to knock him out. So you feel me? That left
that's
hook
what I
better be
will say.
handy because he gonna have to use it.
That's another thing that I will
You
say.
know?
I will say, in my opinion, I could be wrong, but in my opinion, Mario Barrio is a better boxer than Rolly Romero. And we've seen Rolly outbox Ryan.
Yeah, I
Now,
mean,
Mario
Rolly, but Rolly
Barrio,
made adjustments. Rolly didn't even use him fight like that. So give it up to Rolly because he changed up his style.
yeah,
You know?
and now I would say Rolly is probably a bigger puncher than Mario Barrio. I would say he's probably a bigger puncher, but I believe Mario Barrio is a better boxer than Rolly. So, and Mario Barrio is the more rangier guy. Mario Barrio is like 6 foot with a 74-inch arm reach. So
Yeah.
Mario Barrio got some long arms. If he can keep Ryan at bay and stay on point as far as his defense, he can outbox Ryan.
Yeah,
I'm not sold on Ryan's boxing ability. Ryan hasn't shown me that he knows how to box. He showed me
Man,
he
he's
got
C
fast
level to
hands
me,
and he can
man.
punch.
He'll do the silly shield, man. I'm not. I don't think highly of his style, man. He's not that good. He got the left hook and he can punch, but he don't got no feet, man.
but
Yeah.
Straight up.
his dimensions, like I think he got a little more in the tool. I think he has a little more to give right now than Abel and Manny. So I mean, we got to
Yeah.
see. Like I said, it all got to play out on fight night. But I just think just with that sentiment right there, I think I'm a cover it. I
I
just
don't
feel
know.
like
I mean, yeah, you got to cover. It
Barrios.
got
I'm
implications.
yeah.
I put it this way:
It got
who
implications
do you
because if
think?
Barrio win, he might be fighting Devin. You never know.
That's what I'm about to say. Who do you think has a better shot at fighting Devin? Who you think is more likely to fight Devin? Mario Barrio
Man,
if he wins, or Ryan Garcia if he wins?
Ryan
I mean,
Garcia.
if Ryan, if he wins, because it's the money, even when they talk about not fighting each other, that money on the table for that fight, that's the $40 million fight.
But I will say that Barrios did say he would fight Devin.
And
So
so you feel me? And that's the $20 million
so that's a
fight.
good thing. But my whole thing is for Barrios, he has the Pacquiao rematch and he has a Rolly unification, which are big
True.
fights. Plus a Conor Ben fight, which would be a big fight for Barrios. So
Um,
Barrios gonna be in the driver's seat and have a lot of options.
And WBC don't want to see that biggest purse.
I'm gonna be
Yeah,
like this.
That's why they put Ryan in
I'm gonna
position.
be
If Ryan
honest
had
with you.
that belt, they about to get paid.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
yeah.
think if Ryan wins over Mario Barrio, I don't think he fights Devin next.
Me, I don't think he fights
Nah.
Devin at all. I don't think he fights nobody. They're gonna create a monster over there. He's gonna be in the Golden Boy protection program. Ryan
So
with a
this
belt.
will be
Hey
this
man,
will
that's
be
scary.
no, this will be Ryan capturing a title for the first time in his career, and you're gonna go
Yeah,
right into a unification with Devin Haney.
man, he's about to
I don't think
run.
he fights Devin Haney next.
Nah.
Now he might fight him later, but I don't think he fights him next. I think if
Nah, he's
Mario
gonna fight a
Barrio
couple
wins, there's a
cans.
good chance that Mario Barrio unify with Devin. But I don't think Ryan fights Devin if he wins this fight. Not next.
Yeah.
Yeah. They gonna listen. Once he fought the first black champion, Brian Norman, because y'all remember T.O. Devin stepped up to the play and did it, right? Now we got Devin versus Keyshawn. You know what I'm saying? It's like Keyshawn, y'all gotta knock each other off. You know what I'm saying? It's like Devin is in a position where, and like Bill been kind of going around saying all the Hispanic fighters is making jokes. They turning into clowns. Uh, Mr. Sheldon, what's going on, Mr. Sheldon? I see you. Let me drop the link for AB. The Hispanic fighters, they're more so making jokes versus pretty much trying to line up a fight. So we gonna see how Barrios, if he can get the win, how he's gonna conduct himself after the fight. But 147 is looking kind of like it's bad for the sport when you got guys openly ducking. It's like Devin, like everybody should be positioning themselves for the Devin fight. It looked like the only person is really positioning himself is from 140, Keyshawn Davis.
Or Lewis
So
Crawford.
Keyshawn Davis is gonna wreak
Lewis
havoc at
Crawford wants to
147.
fight, but his promoter don't want to make the fight.
Yeah, yeah. I'm sure. Shoot, I'm sure a lot of these fighters will fight Devin, but it's just that these managers and promoters, whether it be Eddie or whoever, they kind of withholding the fight. They're withholding fighters.
I mean, but look though, it don't matter B3 who because the reason why we can't talk about Devin until after Saturday because there's too many implications. He got all the options. It's gonna be a big fight. Whoever Devin fight next, he got options. So that's why it's like there ain't even nothing to stress about. He's the guy. You feel me? He's the guy right now. As far as who we know as Black American fighters who's gonna make the next biggest bag. So something's gonna shake out. It's just these fights have to take place because, like, we look if Ryan win, we say he might not fight, but it's like, hey, this is when Turkey gives him 40 million apiece for the Devin versus Ryan with the storyline and all of that. You feel me? And you know the popularity, so we know money can buy the fight, but like we say, it's like, man, it's gonna have to be a lot of money that Golden Boy gonna like what they cut because they gonna want to be able to do their thing with that belt for a second, you know? Make some easy fights, get some money, try to put them on a 5-fight win streak or something to get some cans because you know Ryan, the social media star with a title, is a different type of monster, you know,
Yeah.
straight up. But the thing is you can't run from everybody who's gonna want to challenge you. So Ryan gonna have to fight somebody. You feel me? WBC gonna
Yeah.
demand it because that's how it's got to be a money fight. But like I said, I don't even know if he wins the fight. Respectfully, I ain't even knocking Ryan. You feel me? And I got every reason to knock him. But it's like, hey, he ain't showed me a full skill set that somebody can't give him problems with. You know, straight up. Because even when he was fighting Devin, and before that, that silly shell shit's not gonna work if you're gonna turn your back all the way on an opponent who's boxing you. That shit's not gonna work. You know. And
I'm
then,
with you
you
on
know, the
that.
nigga looked like a zombie of himself when he fought Rolly, and I blame it on that nigga being on steroids, because, you know, that's what it looked like when you juice and then you don't juice and you look like you can't do shit.
You don't
You
you
know?
can't do nothing. You don't get up for the fight. So
Yeah,
we're
you
gonna
feel me?
see.
You
He
better
gonna you're
fuck
gonna be a
off your
whole different
fucking
fighter
face
this
for me
fight.
with that bullshit. He was road
We gon-
raging when he fought Devin.
He was ready.
On everything. He was raging though. Real talk, like they say in the movies. He was roid raging and he was so docile when he came into that fight with Rolly. That's why I was like, this nigga's weak. Just like Bane. Remember the old Batman movie? Bane had all the tubes in him. He pulled the tubes out. He just, you feel me?
Hmm.
Drink all
But
up.
you know why
That's
he
what
could? You
Ryan was
know he
like to
got it.
me.
You know he couldn't do Rolly like that because who was Rolly with?
But
Let me
the
bring
thing
in
with
AB,
Rolly is
man.
Rolly got history though. Remember, did you see the spar
No,
he
no, no,
did?
no,
You
no,
see
no,
when he
no.
whooped
Stop it.
Rolly in
I'm
spar?
talking about. I'm talking about why he couldn't get away with all that cheating stuff. The buttoned up team
Yeah. Okay. Yep.
versus being the B side to Golden
Yeah.
Boy. Devin should have never did that. Let me, AB, what's good? AB, talk to me, man.
Hey man, it's been a little minute, man. I'm chilling,
Good,
listening
man.
in.
Good to see you, man. Who you got in this Ryan Barrios matchup? What you think for the weekend?
Um, I low key, I low key think Mario Barr is gonna stop Ryan. I'm gonna keep it real. The reason why I say that is
AB,
because
you still there?
yeah, you can hear me.
Hold on, I can't.
Hold on, my shit tripping. Is it tripping? Yo, you can hear me?
I can hear you.
Okay, okay.
All right, go ahead, cook. AB.
Was
I
y'all
can
able to
hear
hear
you.
me at first? Okay, okay. But now I was saying I think Mario Barrio is gonna stop Ryan, and the reason why I say that is because for one, Mario Barrios is taller than Ryan, and this gonna be a whole new look for Ryan Garcia that he ain't never had to go through before to fight a man that's that taller than him. And on top of that, Ryan Garcia, he be getting a little too careless and courageous. And by courageous, I mean he when he think he got a motherfucker, he gonna hop on the ass. Pause. But I feel like Mario Barrios with the wars that he been in, he ain't never go through like no real war, and he ain't never just get a straight up beating. But he done been through some shit that'll make him be tough enough. And I feel like with Ryan Garcia having a lot of quit in his heart, and the fact that he be bitching a lot, I think that Mario Barr is gonna stop him.
Don't put no money on that, AB. All I'm
Oh
gonna
no, I'm
say.
not doing that. I think it's a 50-50 fight.
Yeah.
But I would give the edge to Mario Barrios to keep it 100. And I know that Ryan Garcia, you can look at him and tell that he on that shit again. I don't care what
Until
nobody say.
yeah, he definitely on something. That's what I'm saying. And we at least wait until the weigh in. I want to see these guys how they looking kind of fight week leading up to the fight because it's going to matter how these guys show up on the night of the fight. And Ryan has set himself up or put himself in a position to be uh the same way he was kind of for the Devin fight.
Yeah. And the mistake that people make on fighters like Mario Barrios, Devin Haney, they be and even Tank, they be thinking that these motherfuckers can't fight. And that be the mistake they be making going into these fights. And I really believe Ryan Garcia and a lot of other fighters think Mario Barrios is sweet. Now, I'm not gonna say he not sweet, but I'm just saying though, you just never know until you get in there with a motherfucker. And he got some heavy ass hands. All I'm saying, you know what I mean?
Yeah, definitely. What you know? What else? What other fights you looking forward to? What you think about that Richardson Hitchens versus Duarte matchup?
Easy pickings. I don't even want to talk about that. What I really came on here was to talk about the Keyshawn Davis, Devin Haney talk. And
Yeah.
we gotta throw Shakur in the mix because they're a team. So we gotta be fair, right? We gotta be fair. Just like when a dude want to be established and be called a woman, we gotta be fair. We gotta call these guys a team. So we gotta talk as as they appear, right? What I don't like is how everything that the Shakur fans and Shakur himself was saying about Tank, they doing the same exact shit. And the reason why I say that is because Shakur and his fans, I gotta include them, they were shunning and scrutinizing Tank for wanting to fight everybody else besides the fights they were supposed to fight, like Shakur, Devin Haney, especially Devin Haney, right? And then he went to go and get in the negotiations with Eddie Hearn to try to fight Conor Ben. But Tank's team was saying that Devin Haney was too big. Everybody was like, oh, he bitching. But now Shakur Stevenson is doing the same shit. He's saying Devin Haney too big and he too small, but now you're trying to fight Conor Ben, a motherfucker who tested positive and was banned for like 2 years. You want to fight him. And then you put Ryan Garcia on the same list, another motherfucker who tested positive, missed weight, and we can clearly see he's still on some shit. But nobody's saying nothing. Also, and I'm sorry, I gotta get my shit off today. I ain't gonna lie. I've been waiting for this. It's also funny how it's like watching an OG give a youngin a gun. It's like he don't want to do it because he know if he go do it, he gonna do some real time. But if he let this other motherfucker go do his work, he ain't gonna face no shit. I really believe Shakur know Keyshawn can't fuck with Devin Haney, but he know that Keyshawn got the right shit that'll either wear Devin Haney down a little bit to be like, okay, now I'm ready to go in there because he got hit upside his head a couple times. I'm ready now. Or now I'm not gonna say Keyshawn don't got a chance at all, but what I'm saying is Keyshawn got just enough to wear him down a little bit to where Shakur can go in and save the day. That's all I'm saying.
I agree. I agree 100% with you. I think he's using Keyshawn as a guinea pig. If he can make it past Keyshawn, how well does he do making it past Keyshawn? If he does very well, Shakur probably never gets in the ring with Devin Haney. But if he struggles to get past Keyshawn, Shakur he trains with Keyshawn. He sparred with Keyshawn. He knows how tough Keyshawn really is. So if Devin Haney makes Keyshawn easy work, Shakur like, nah, I'm not getting in the ring with him. But if he struggles against Keyshawn and Shakur had a pretty easy time with Keyshawn, Shakur be like, okay, yeah, I'll get in the ring with Devin Haney now. I saw how he looked against Keyshawn. I know I look a lot better against Keyshawn than he does.
And not even just that too, but also because Keyshawn, we not gonna sit up here and act like he don't got power and he got, he definitely got experience. He can also go in there and wear Devin Haney chin down a little bit more because we all seen the damage that Ryan Garcia did. If Keyshawn go in there and even if he don't win, if he just go in there and hit him upside his fucking head a couple more times, Shakur gonna be like, oh yeah, I'll go in there. Richardson Hitchens, oh, I'll go in there. They will all go in there. We gotta, and I'm saying those fighters because they are a brotherhood. So we gotta look at them as a team once again. And I'm seeing a comment from Kerry saying that he disagreed. He think Keyshawn is gonna stop Devin. Well, let me break that down. A lot of people saying that because they seen what he did to Jermaine Ortiz, and a lot of people was expecting, Jermaine Ortiz to, bring a different look because he a boxer. But let me tell you the difference between Jermaine Ortiz and Devin Haney. Jermaine Ortiz mentally, he do not be knowing what the fuck he want to do. When he go in the ring already, and I seen
Hey,
Jesse Hart.
AB, watch the language, bro, if you can.
Oh, my bad, my bad,
Appreciate
my
you,
bad.
bro.
But
B3SPN,
no,
appreciate you.
okay, Jesse Hart, right? He said something interesting before they had gotten the ring, before Keyshawn and Jermaine Ortiz got in the ring. He was saying that Jermaine Ortiz, he carries himself as a journeyman. And the reason why he said it, he was saying because when Jermaine Ortiz talked, you know, in these conferences and these interviews, he always say, "I'm gonna give it my best. I'm gonna try my best." He mentally already goes in the fight knowing that he may lose. And every fighter, they think that, but they don't have that in the back of their mind though. They in their mind they think, "Oh, I'm gonna go in here. I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do." They just in the way right now. Jermaine Ortiz, he already going there with that mindset, like I'm gonna try my best. I'm gonna do what I can. I'm gonna make it a tough fight. That's number one. Number two, when he gets in there, you can clearly see he don't know what he want to do. Devin Haney runs a strict program. I'm going to go in there and I'm going to box. I'm not going to let my opponent set up nothing. You feel me? Keyshawn Davis, he also runs a strict program. So that's why when we see those two mentalities going up against each other, we know what it's going to be. When Jermaine Ortiz fought Teofimo Lopez, I'm going to give you a perfect example. Teofimo Lopez, he runs a strict program. He going to go in there and he trying to, I'm going to say at that time, he's going to go in there, he's going to try to fire at you. That's why when Jermaine seen the first couple of seconds of how Teofimo energy was, he said, "Oh no. I'm gonna fall back." Now, obviously, he made Teofimo look bad, but he definitely didn't step that he won that fight.
Yeah, I agree
So
with that. I think with and the thing that got me with Devin over Keyshawn, I know Keyshawn can box, I know Keyshawn got power, but it's the ring IQ. When your back is against the wall, is your ring IQ better than Devin? And people say, well, we don't know that. Well, we do know that Devin has been tested, so he knows how to respond. We don't know if Keyshawn know. Keyshawn might not even know how to respond because he's never had his back against the wall like that. So we going what we believe because he's been in the ring with Bud Crawford and he's been in there with Shakur Stevenson that he should know how to do it. It's one thing if you training to do it. It's another thing when you actually have to do it. It's two different things. Like you can like when I take it to the football field, you can know a D back can know what to do when that wide receiver place his foot down to go cut. Is another thing when you go out on the field and it's real game time. Are you going to be able to react that way? Are you going to be able to react that way? Because a lot of these rookies, they don't know how to react once game time comes. It's the same thing with boxing. When your back get against that wall and it's real fire coming at you, can you react when your back is against the wall? You can be trained to, but when you never had to do it, does your body know how to go and react the way you need it to react?
yeah, and then to add on to that, it's like this is what I be thinking. I'm thinking like, okay, how would Keyshawn handle not being able to land a punch on this dude? How would he handle that? Also, let's take a step back. Let's go before they even get in the ring. Keyshawn Davis already let us know that he's not disciplined. We already know that he went to the Nair Albright fight and he popped for the weed. Then we found out in the De Los Santos fight, he was drinking every day. So he says, you know, he missed weight by 4-5 pounds or whatever. So that tells me already he mentally ain't a stable fighter, for real, to me. So it's like when you got that kind of mindset and mentality against somebody who runs a strict program and a team who's gonna hold you and push you through it, it's like how could you win against a guy like that when you got a mindset like that? You know what I mean? And one thing that I took note of, right, with the Edwin De Los Santos Keyshawn Davis fight is the fact that Keyshawn Davis, all he kept hearing his homies say, like Richardson Hitches and Shakur, is that, man, you know, De Los Santos, he could really fight. Like, he really can fight, and he really got popped. So when you got people around you that talk like that and who know a certain fighter, because you know your homie was in there with him, and we seen how that went. When you got another, you know, same set of friends who know Devin Haney, and all he's gonna be hearing in his ear is, man, Devin Haney, he got some kind of rhythm that I just couldn't figure out. He got some kind of speed that I just couldn't figure out. When he gonna be hearing that, I wonder how he's gonna be able to handle that. Is he gonna go back to his old ways to smoking and drinking again? Is he gonna be nervous before the fight? Think about it. These are all possibilities that I'll be thinking about.
Hey, AB, what you
What's up?
saying? A lot of people, and then somebody even came on and was like, "Yeah, Keyshawn, he's not like all the way there. Like, just as far as his mental space." So, I mean, that's a good point. I think he's proven that he can lock in, but like you saying, you don't know. This is a whole different stage. They're gonna put this fight probably in Vegas or Saudi as a main event pay-per-view for the zone. So it's gonna be a lot of pressure. Let me ask you this, Mr. Moore. Um, who you got winning that Haney versus Davis fight if you had to line it up right now?
Davis.
You
More
feel like he's
violent.
just too mean for Devin?
He's mean and violent. He comes to hurt you. He don't come to play. He don't come to clinch. He don't come to win on points. He's coming
Ding
to do
dong.
something bad to you.
Ding dong. What up, Grandpa?
Hey, what's happening, man?
Having your boy Charles Boy, man.
Yeah, he don't. See, Devin comes and he's Devin. I will give this to Devin Haney. Devin Haney is what you call a sportsman. Boxing is a sport, and he treats it as such. He gets himself in shape. He runs his tight camp. He gets himself ready for a boxing match. Keyshawn ain't coming for no boxing match. He's coming for a fight. And Keyshawn had already let you know it's personal with him and Haney. He said Haney was trying to little boy him and son him, and he ain't forgot that. And he said something that made me really decide that I would go with him in this fight. Because he said, because I just don't like the nigga. I just don't like him. And if you come from where I come from, you know that means a whole lot. When you just don't like a nigga.
Mm-hmm. Oh, so we still talking about Keyshawn and Dev?
Yeah, Keyshawn versus Devin Haney.
Okay.
Hey, Warren, have you made a pick for Ryan Barrios?
I got Ryan stopping his ass.
Yeah.
I got Barrios in 11.
If he makes
11 round stoppage?
He makes it to 11. That's if he makes it to 11.
Barrios in 11.
I ain't gonna knock his ass out. And I'm alive while he's doing it too.
I don't have no confidence in you.
I don't have the thing. I just don't have. I don't have confidence in Ryan, but I don't have enough confidence in Barrios. Because Barrios to me has looked way too inconsistent.
I can't have no confidence in you if you lose to Rolly Romero.
I mean, hey, listen. But if you looking like dog water against fucking Manny Pacquiao, that's 48 years old.
If you lose a fight to Rolly Romero, I have no confidence in you.
It's not even the fact that he lost to Rolly. It's how he lost to Rolly.
Yeah, he lost a little bit. That's bad. I was like, dog, what are you doing?
He got outboxed.
What are you doing?
And like I said earlier, I believe we all can agree that Mario Barrios is a much better boxer than Rolly Romero is. Now, Rolly might have the power. He might have the power over Mario Barrios. He might have the power over Mario Barrios, but he's not a better boxer than Mario Barrios. And Mario Barrios is a longer guy. He's a more rangier guy, and he does have some power. He might not have the power of Rolly, but he has some power. I just think Mario Barrio has the ability to be able to outbox Ryan Garcia. As long as he can stay disciplined and making a boxing match, he can outbox Ryan Garcia.
and there you go. And that's why I say if he can. And in confidence, to tell you the truth, in confidence, the way if he looked like if it was like after Ugas, all right, cool. I would agree 100% with all you guys. But he hasn't. Last 3 fights, he hasn't. Very inconsistent, especially Ramos. Like if the Ramos fight, if Ramos didn't try to get him out of there, like it was like I don't know what happened with Ramos that he didn't try to get him out of there. But if he had got him out of there, it would have been like y'all would have been like, all right, bro, what is going on with Mario Barrios at this point? Because he looks way inconsistent to me. For me, it's just way too much inconsistency. Like, yeah, Ryan looked bad against Rolly, but it's like, all right, it's Rolly, and obviously Rolly's been beating on him since they were kids. So it's like, all right, I could maybe accept it, but it's like it's still Rolly Romero. But it's like, all right, bro, you just been looking inconsistent for the last like 3 fights for some weird reason. So it's like something's telling me you're going to take a nap. He's going to take a nice little nap, and it's going to be cool. You know what I'm saying? It's cool. It's whatever. It's Ryan Garcia.
Once again, those last 3 fights that Mario Barrios had, all 3 of them was better than Rolly.
No, they're definitely better than Rolly. But again, if you're not consistent, if you're not really consistent the way that you need to be, bro, as a champion, if you're not consistent, bro, especially against somebody like Ryan, like if Ryan's back on that bullshit, like he's back on the bullshit, all right, I'm going to knock you out, bro, and he hits him because Ryan's going to be there to hit. He don't move his head like that. He don't be there to hit.
What I will say is all 3 of those guys are better than Rolly.
They are better than Rolly.
The difference between Ryan and Mario Barrios was he found a way to win. Whether some people believe that people got robbed or whatever, he found a way to win. The money was behind Ryan. It wasn't behind Rolly. The money was behind Ryan. So he didn't even do good enough to where they could rob Rolly. He didn't even do that good.
That's a fact.
I just don't. I mean, I'm not saying Mario Barrios will win. I'm just saying there's a good chance that he can win. I think it's a 50-50 fight, and it's all going to tell within the first 4 rounds who's going to win this fight. Within the first 4 rounds, we're going to know if Mario Barrios is the Mario Barrios that we saw at 140, or we're going to find out if Ryan Garcia is the Ryan Garcia we saw at 135. We'll find out in the first 4 rounds.
Barrios could beat Ryan Garcia with just a jab.
Let me just say this real quick, Mr. Sean.
Go ahead.
Shout out to my brother Chan Ross pulling up. Make sure y'all lock in with Chan Ross in the Pick'em League. Doing a hell of a job. Cash payouts. Get your picks in. Go ahead, Mr. Moore. Talk to me.
I was gonna say this, man. Like I said, it sums it up for me. When you lose a fight, boxing match, whatever you want to call it, to Rolly Romero, I can't put no money on you. I can't put nothing, man. And the way you lost, you were scared of that dude. You didn't even fight back.
Is this a fight you care enough to bet on, Mr. Moore?
Hell no.
Nah, he's not betting on it. He just don't believe Ryan gonna win, but he ain't betting on it. But
no, what if he flatlines him?
Good to see you,
Kenny. But what if he flatlines him?
Hey,
that's a question. What if he flatlines him?
What if I win the lottery tomorrow? It's a whole lot of ifs.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
That's another thing. If Mario put Ryan Garcia on the mat, does Ryan Garcia goes into a shell like he did with Rolly?
That's a very good question. It's a good. I like it. I like this fight. It's funny because I feel like both of them are like a crossroads. Because like I've been seeing a lot of boxing channels asking like that same question. It's like, yo, if he going back into that shell shit that he does, like, or is it gonna be the same Ryan or old? Like, where we gonna see that hook? We're gonna see that hook coming from a mile away, and somehow, some way, he's still landing it. But
you know what I hear when I listen to y'all? I'm gonna tell you what I hear.
What you hear?
I hear you guys are wanting and wishing and willing Ryan to be good when he just ain't.
Now, you know what? I don't wish or willing or anything. You know what I wish? I wish because everybody needs a villain. Like that's what boxing is fun. Like we need a villain, and he's the villain. Like he needs to be the villain. Like he needs to be that. Like I'm
What we
rooting for
need,
that. We need a
what we
villain.
need.
Like, that's him.
I'm gonna tell you what
Like we
boxing
need
needs.
him.
I'm gonna tell you what boxing needs. Boxing needs to get these undisciplined trash ass dudes out the sport. That's what we need.
Hey, that's 75% of
Go
the sport. Everybody be
stream.
missing weight.
Go hang out with Kai Sinat or whoever the fuck them streamers. Go do that. But this ain't for you, champ.
Go ahead, champ. Do your thing.
What I will say, in Juan's defense, Ryan has been talking and acting a lot like when he fought Devin. And that Ryan was a little more confident in himself than when he fought Rolly. So I will say that he has been acting and sounding a lot like when he fought Devin.
Yeah. But you know what it is though, because he knew Rolly was gonna put hands on. I don't know. Something was telling me. I was saying that fight week 2. Something is telling me that Ryan Rolly gonna put some hands on him. And I was
You know
saying
what told you? You know what told you that?
I was something telling me this man gonna get his
Rolly
hands
told you that. Because Rolly told you in the beginning of the fight, when they signed the fight, Rolly said out of his own mouth, oh, I've been beating his ass for years. Ask him.
Yeah, I think that's what it was. Because people and I hate when people be like, yo, Rolly, like I understand Rolly is trash. Like I significantly trash, but the motherfucker can punch. That's one thing that man can do is punch.
But I will say this about garbage ass Rolly. I will say this.
He can punch,
He
bro.
has
He can
looked
punch.
better. He has looked better under Ishmael Salas. He has looked better.
But he can punch, though. That's the sad part. He can punch for real, bro. He definitely can punch for real, though. Like he
who
for real
does
can
Rolly
punch now.
remind you of? Back in the day, Free,
Mayorga.
Juan,
Low key,
back in
Mayorga.
the day. Who does Rolly remind you of?
Mayorga. That's who.
Mayorga?
Mayorga, bro. Mayorga. That's. I promise you. Put them side by side. You won't see this. I swear to God.
You know who he reminds me of? I'm gonna go back a little farther. You know who he reminds me of? Kind of Free. You don't laugh when I say this.
Who that?
He remind me of Ernie Shavers.
Yeah, kinda. Yeah, you know.
Kind of. I see where you're coming
Ernie Shavers couldn't fight a lick. Let's be honest. Ernie Shavers couldn't fight a lick. He couldn't box.
He
couldn't box.
But he can punch. But that motherfucker can punch though.
But if he cut your ass, if he
put you to bed. He's gonna put you to bed. He's gonna put you right to bed, player.
Yeah. Ernie Shavers was a really tough guy that could punch.
Yeah.
That's what he was.
Now, what I will say is Ernie Shaver had way more heart than Ryan. I mean, Rolly got.
Way more heart than Rolly. Because when Rolly got hit by Tank, Ernie Shavers would have got up.
Yeah.
He got more heart than Ryan and Rolly put together.
God damn
it. Because I know, I ain't gonna lie, man, Ali was past it, bro. Well, you know, Ali was past it.
Yeah,
but I was so glad they stopped. I was so glad they stopped that fight. I was like, man, he gonna kill Ernie Shavers. He gonna kill this dude. Because Ernie just kept coming.
Yo, Eric, you wild boy. You a wild boy for your comments right there. That's real going. You doing me real bad today. I thought we were.
Hey, Juan, who you got winning that Frank Martin versus Nair Albright?
I got Frank stopping him.
I got Nair Albright.
Hey, that's what I said. I got Frank watching Nair Albright. I got Frank watching.
I got Frank stopping him.
I got Nair Albright. I got Frank by unanimous decision.
I got Frank and I got Africa 12-0 and Oscar Duarte for some reason. I don't know why, but
I got him stopping that dude. That dude's feet is terrible. Oscar Duarte got the worst feet in boxing.
And then obviously we all got Gary stopping Handy. It's gonna be a good little scratch, like 4 or 5 rounds. Yeah,
I got Gary beating him, but I got Gary beating him by majority decision. I think it's gonna be a tough fight. I think he gonna drop Hiroka though. I think Gary's gonna drop him.
Nah, I don't love Frank, but I'm not in love with Albright. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a fan of Albright. Like I'm a fan of him, but it's just I don't think he's.
So you're not in love with Albright? I just don't like Frank. I do not like Frank.
All right, Kerry. Kerry, you forget we were just talking about Ryan Garcia.
Shelton just don't like Frank.
I do not like
anybody out of that Dirk stable. He don't like anybody out of that Dirk stable. He don't like Jamel. He don't like Earl. He don't like Frank. He don't like
This is black on
Ryan.
black
He
crime.
don't like Anthony Joshua. He
This
don't
is
like
black
none
on
of
black
that
crime.
was
I'm
in
trying to
that
tell
statement.
you. It's
He ain't
black
even
on
like
black crime.
Alicia. You don't
It's
like
black on
Alicia
black
none.
crime.
I
I'm
can't
trying to tell you,
stand
it's black
Alicia
on black
Bumgarner. I
crime,
can't
bro.
wait
It's
till
black
somebody
on
whip
black
her out.
crime. It's black
He
on
I
don't
black
can't
like
wait
crime.
till
I'm trying to
somebody
tell
beat
you.
the shit out of her.
He don't like nobody out of that dirt stable. He don't like Alicia, none of them.
AJ's cool. AJ is cool. AJ did me a solid. AJ got rid of that white boy, so I'm cool with AJ.
I don't think about that. I don't think he got rid of him, but hey, he did him dirty.
Hey,
That's
let
all
me
we
tell you
ask for.
something. I doubt very seriously, Juan, that dude boxes again.
Nah, he a boss, man. He crazy. That man is crazy. He's a nutball. He'll box again. I promise you that.
That nigga
He'll
got
box
his
again.
jaw. Damn, he didn't get his. To think about this, he didn't get his jaw broke. He got his jaw shattered.
Mm-hmm. And I promise you, he'll be back within the next 2-3 years.
And I bet you don't fight nobody under 60 years old either.
Hey, listen, man.
Nah, he gonna fight again. He gonna fight again.
Yeah, he gonna definitely fight again.
He wants to build the women's brand, and in order for him to build a women's brand, he need to bring his fans to those fights so he can make the most money he can possibly make for those women.
Mm-hmm.
You heard what I said? You heard what I said, Humphrey? I bet you don't fight nobody under 60.
Oh, the next person he's fighting is probably gonna be daggone Chuck Liddell.
Yeah, he gonna fight Tito Ortiz. He gonna fuck around, go fight Tito.
But you know what? It was funny, right? Because I was taking it as a joke like everybody else, until they did the weigh-in. And when they finished the weigh-in, Anthony said, "You done fucked up, man. You in here with a proper fighter. I'm gonna fuck you up." I was like, "Uh-oh."
Yeah, no, he beat his ass, bro. And I said it too. I was like, "This is not gonna be funny." I was like, "It's gonna be bad, bro." I said it to somebody. I was at work when I said it. I was like,
Because
we've
been watching AJ. All of us, we've been watching AJ for like 12, 13 years. AJ don't talk like that.
Yeah, AJ. Like, I know people don't like AJ, but AJ can fucking fight, bro. Like, he's a scary fighter.
I'm gonna be honest with you. The only person that thought Jake Paul was gonna win was BBO.
You know BBO was trolling. You don't leave BBO alone.
He don't. I'm just saying. I'm not saying BBO was serious or not, but he's the only one I heard that said that Jake Paul was gonna win. He's the only person.
I gotta leave BBO alone, Devin.
He's crazy. Nah,
AJ
Blue
said,
Hustle. Blue Hustle.
Like,
Respectfully, shout out to Blue Hustle. He bet me that Jake Paul was gonna make it the distance. I made easy money.
Hey, B3. B3.
And then go Dub Whiteside trying to get you out of that bet. I was like, man, be quiet. Let them people make their bet.
Hey, no, we ain't been monitoring. Listen, we been working for 9 months. I had to get that off Blue.
Hey, B3. When you heard the end of that weigh-in, when you heard AJ say that, what went through your mind when you heard AJ say, "I'm gonna fuck you up"?
I said he gonna die. I said immediately he's gonna die. I was like, he gonna die.
Hey, I was like, done deal.
I said he gonna die. I said, Jesus Christ, somebody help him. I said, somebody come and help him.
Mr. Moore, this was how I looked at it, right? I knew for a fact it's not in AJ's best interest to play around with Jake.
Right.
That's in Jake's best interest to say he went the distance, but AJ, he's not going to disappoint his fans and have a fight look fixed. He's not going to.
Yeah, that's probably boxing.
But that's what I had said. I said, look, y'all gotta understand something. Francis Ngannou, let's be honest. Francis Ngannou is a walking, talking monster living among us. That dude is a beast.
Mm-hmm.
He went over there after AJ knocked his ass out. He went over to the PFL. They had that big 6'8" motherfucker that was supposed to be the what happened to him? 30 seconds.
Oh, you know what? You know what I just
30 seconds.
I just figured out what the next fight is for Jake Paul. I just figured it out.
Who?
It's gonna be Tyson Fury because he probably make the distance with Tyson Fury.
No, he won't.
Nah.
No, he
nah.
won't.
You know who's gonna be next?
No, he
won't. You know who's gonna be next?
I ain't saying he will. I say he probably will.
Tyson Fury is mean enough and really deranged enough to really hurt him. Tyson Fury would really hurt him.
Nah, you know who could be next? Who could be next? It could be fucking like Wilder or some other shit. Like I could see a Wilder fight in the future.
I wouldn't
Like, I
want
can
that
see
either because Wilder is. I think Wilder is getting to the point where he needs to stop boxing. I think he took too many shots, maybe, and he fuck around and say something to Wilder that really pissed Wilder off, and Wilder would hurt him too.
Yeah, but he gonna do that. He gonna do that because you know why? Because it makes sense, man.
AJ,
Like,
listen, you got in there with
great
AJ.
American
Listen, so
heavyweight.
we can't protect this brother. Jake Paul don't want to be protected. He can put his jaw out there.
Yeah, last great
and let
American
AJ
heavyweight.
clean it up.
Yeah, but last great American heavyweight, like that's a good thing for Jake Paul's brand.
And you know what, Free? You know what? You're right. Because if Wilder go over here and lose to Chisora, that's it.
Yeah, he can fuck around and beat Wilder, but it's just I don't see it. I think Wilder's right hand is fucking death. That shit is death for real. Like anybody get touched by that right hand, that shit is death.
Who you got in that fight, y'all? Who you got in that fight?
I got Wilder stopping him. Stopping him.
Free.
I don't know. I don't like how Wilder been looking his last couple of fights when guys pressure him. I think Chisora has the pressure and the engine that can give Wilder a lot of problems. I hate to say it, but I think Chisora might win that fight.
Because I see the problem with Wilder for me. Now you can correct me if I'm wrong, B3. Wilder needs space to get that right hand on.
Yep.
Yeah, you definitely do.
Chisora's not gonna give you no space. Chisora's not gonna give you no space.
Yeah, but you know what though? Like, I don't know. Something's telling me like it's not gonna be the same Wilder but he gonna catch him in some like weird range because he only really needs like a little bit of space, not like a crazy amount of space.
And it's about if you ready to go or not too. Chisora not ready to go nowhere.
No, this is last fight.
This is last fight. This is where he's gonna say because like people could be like, yeah, this is not your last fight.
He gonna fight his heart out though.
Yeah, but you see what happened with Sean Porter though, because like everybody was like, oh, Sean Porter's fought the starter, but Sean didn't look like the same Sean when he fought Porter. Like he was like, all right, bro, like
Sean told you after the fight. Sean said, I've never been in the ring with anybody who could make me fight their fight. So Terrence Crawford made me fight his fight.
Yeah, but
he was in there with a boxing savant though, Juan. That's a different situation.
Yeah, now, but this is a different situation when you talking about somebody that can crack. Like, no matter what, how much we want to say, yo, Wilder can't box his ass off, Wilder shot, whatever the case may be. If Wilder touches anybody's chin in the world, I promise you, he's putting somebody out. That's just a given fact. That right hand was touched by a guy. Like, I'm sorry, as much as you want to be like, yo, yeah, we love him. He's shot. We shouldn't be fighting no more. No matter what, that right hand until he dies. Let me ask you this.
Let me ask you this though. How did Parker beat him?
Parker took everything away from him. You got to remember, Parker's a way better.
Hey, Mr. Moore, go out and come back in for me.
Space away. He stayed in Wilder's chest.
But Parker's a way better boxer, though. You got to remember that, too. Well, Parker's a way better boxer.
Chisora is a bully. Chisora going to be in his face, in his chest. You're going to have to get that guy off of you. And Wilder's power is at the end of his punch. Wilder can't fight on the inside. His power is at the end.
You gotta remember though too. You gotta remember how he knocked Felicius out. Was it Felicius or Spiker? He knocked him out with a clean short right. It wasn't even like he was full blown attack. Yeah, he cleaned his clock with a whole short ass right hand. Yeah, I forget the one who he almost killed or some shit in the ring. I forgot what was his name. What was the little German dude? What was his name? Somebody got to know his name. Yes,
bro. You cannot compare Robert Hernandez.
No, I'm not saying it. I'm not saying it. But you got to remember, bro. These are heavy. These are guys. They're big. These are all big guys. And Wilder's a big guy. No matter what. Yes, he's a smaller heavyweight in frame. But no matter what, these are all big guys, and they all can punch. No matter what. Take away everything we've seen the last couple of years. If he touches you, he can't spark you clean out.
It took him a while to beat up the fucking fry cook, man. Wilder got to show me something.
Yeah, hey, again. This is. I'm not saying he can win. I'm not even saying. I'm saying If he touches Chisora and Chisora doesn't look like
Hold
yo
on, man. Hold on, hold on,
spaghetti
hold on,
legs,
hold on. We getting the feedback on the joint. Everybody mute
that's
up.
that's fucking shouting, man.
Mr. Moore, jump off and jump back on for me. It's a crazy mute, man. We gotta make sure the audio quality there. Come on, y'all. Uh, go ahead, Juan.
Yeah, no, G, he's just I don't know, bro. Like to me, it's something. Like it's just again, not saying that he can, not saying that. I'm just saying that if he touches him, and Chisora doesn't like, if y'all could forget, this is a heavyweight. These are not small guys. Everybody has a puncher's chance. You're talking about one of the biggest punchers ever. He has a chance, no matter what. I'm not saying he can beat him. Not saying that he can wash him. I'm just saying if he touches him and he doesn't look like he normal Chisora, that's the reason why. That's all I'm saying. I'm saying he's not saying he's the staying wilder from fucking 10 years ago. I'm not saying none of that. Y'all acting like I'm saying this. I'm saying that. I'm saying this. This is a heavyweight division fight. This is no matter what. Whatever heavyweight we talk about, he has a puncher's chance. We've seen crazy shit in this division over the years. And I'm very disappointed in Carrier and Bentley because y'all both about like 58 years old and y'all should know this by now.
Yo, what y'all think about that Daniel Dubois fight
That
that's
shit,
coming up?
that shit gonna be fire. I feel like that shit gonna be
They
fire.
lined it up.
Yeah, I think so.
They doing Wardley.
Yeah, I think so. I think that shit gonna be fire. Oh man, I'm watching that. That I'm watching.
Now that fight, Reed. I think that in that fight, Wardley will probably knock out Dubois.
Yeah, but it can go both ways though. Again, but what
But
the
Wardley
punch, bro?
Dubois coming off of getting knocked out.
Yeah, but again, how many times we've
Mhm.
seen him come off of getting knocked out and come get big wins. So you gotta kind of give him credit where
He
credit is
not a
due.
boxer. He a
He,
he a he a puncher.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I
That's the
think
only thing
Daniel
with
Dubois
Daniel.
wins
Daniel
that
gonna put
fight.
his
I
nose in
think
there.
Daniel Dubois wins that fight by stoppage
He gonna get
because
stuck in.
yes, Fabio is coming off a win, but truthfully speaking, that fight was stopped too early, and he was getting hands and feet put on him prior to them stopping that fight.
I just watched that fight. I just watched that shit like 2, 3 days ago. I was like, oh wow, that's ugly. I was like, that was
They
an ugly stop.
they stopped that Joseph Parker fight just a little bit too early. Now I'm not saying that he wouldn't have stopped Joseph Parker, just at that moment it wasn't the right time to
Yeah,
stop that
that was
fight.
the best. It was the best. I give you that one. It was definitely. I think he was coming on though. He was definitely coming on. He would definitely eventually got to Parker. He would have like I think it was at the round left still. He would have gotten to Parker because Parker's legs was done. They were gone. But he
Yeah,
definitely would have gotten to Parker. But
yeah,
it was
I just think
definitely a premeditated
it
target.
was too early.
Way too early.
Don't
But
Yeah,
Fabio
but
got a
that's what
belt too?
they had a lot of money. They
yeah,
had a lot of
Fabio
money
got the
riding on that
IBF
fight.
belt. He got the IBF belt.
Yeah, I think Fabio gonna win. Too much momentum.
I mean, he could win. I just think Daniel Dubois is a better boxer, and they both got power. So can Fabio stay away from Daniel Dubois' power? I think Daniel Dubois can stay away for a while. I think if the longer the fight go on, the better chances Fabio has to land the shot on Daniel Dubois. Both of those guys kind of gas out at the second half of the fight, but I think Fabio, his power carries a little bit longer than Daniel Dubois. But it's gonna be a good fight. I definitely don't think it's going the distance, but it's gonna be a good fight.
My audio
Yeah,
coming through, y'all.
Yeah,
yeah,
you
you good.
good.
Yeah. Go ahead, AB. But yeah, I definitely got Fabio. Go ahead, AB.
What I was about to say is like one thing that I did take into consideration with Daniel Dubois' last fight is the fact that he was very muscular in that fight. If y'all remember, he was very big. Now, I feel like that definitely played a role on top of the fact that he them UK fighters don't really got like a lot of fight in them. No offense, but I feel like that was a great he did himself a great disadvantage with that. Now I feel like if he come in this fight in some good shape, like good fighting shape, I don't know. That could cause a little trouble, but I really do think Fabio is supposed to win that fight. I wouldn't be surprised if Daniel Dubois ends up getting it though, but I do got it like 70-30 Fabio.
Now, what you think about Dalton Smith based on that statement that you just made? Do you feel like Dalton Smith has that dog?
Nah, it's some UK. Okay, listen. When it comes, no offense. When it comes to them white boys in general, they just naturally got like a kill switch to them, if you know what I mean. Like they low key some. I don't really know how to describe it. They just got some kill in them. Like when they motivated, like Paro and what's my man's name who had fought Abdullah Mason? What was his name again?
Sam Noakes.
Sam knows like them type of white boys, they got a lot of courage in them. So I don't really put them in the mix too much.
I see what you're saying. Did you see that Figueroa versus Nick Ball fight? What you think about that knockout?
Oh yeah, for sure. I seen that. I think Nick Ball really I feel like he really just went with the wrong game plan for real. I like Nick Ball. I feel like with that fight he just went with the wrong game plan. He believed in his chin too much too. Because if you look at that fight, he was definitely throwing that chin up in the air. So and Figueroa, I feel like he used his size pretty good to me.
Man, I thought he did a hell of a job, Figueroa. Using his size, boxing on the inside, getting in close, landing shots, is going to the body. He broke that boy down and stopped him. That was a hell of a performance.
Definitely was. But I wonder who he gonna fight next. I wonder if they gonna try to run back the what's my man's name? Fulton fight.
Yeah, my baby, I fell off. You can hear me?
Yeah, I can. Wait, my bad. Am I tripping? That they don't fight at 30, do they? They fight at 26, right?
Yeah. You
Okay, my
called
bad.
it?
I'm
Yeah,
tripping.
yeah. Yep, that was
I'm
26.
tripping.
Yep.
My bad. I'm tripping. But I do want to see one of them. I don't. You know what? Forget what I'm about to say. I just want to see my man's get back in the mix. My man's Ray Savage, man.
Yeah.
I got to see my man's get back in the mix, bro.
Yeah, Ray. Hopefully he come back next. I don't know what Eddie doing with him. I think he probably waiting for the Navarrete Nunes fight to be over with. I think he want the winner. But I mean, it's not good that he hasn't fought in a little while. So we'll see. Hopefully they line something up. Now, the Zuffa boxing card over the weekend. We did it was a lot of conversation going on in and out. We didn't even really get to it. FA stopped Charles Martin in 4 rounds. I think I had it in 7 or 6. And he did it in 4. And but that was a good card. Did you watch the Zuffa card, AB?
Now I didn't get a chance to watch that card, but I definitely seen some tweets about it, and
Yeah.
it
Yeah, I
seems
had
some
to
people
watch the
wasn't
highlights
too
this morning.
impressed with him.
Say that again.
I said it was seeming like they wasn't really too impressed with FA's job. I don't know why.
Mm. Well, he just did what he was supposed to do. That's all I saw, really.
Yeah, can't really satisfy these fans. And they fight at heavyweight, right?
Yeah, that was a heavyweight fight. Yep.
Yeah, no,
Okay.
that was a good fight. That was a good fight. I watched some of it, but Martin started off good. Then he got caught. I don't know. We kind of caught. He was gonna get caught eventually. I think if FA just don't. I don't know. For me, FA don't move the needle on him. I think he's a good heavyweight, not a great heavyweight. I don't think he beat anything. I don't even think he beat some of the contenders, to tell you the truth. But I think he gives certain dudes good fights. You know what I'm saying? Like he's just not. I don't know. He's not a needle mover. There you go. He's just not that. He's really never been that for me. So it's like, all right, cool, you're cool, you can fight, but it's just, like I knew he was gonna beat Charles Martin, but it wasn't gonna be like, oh, surprise if Charles Martin beat him. But it'd be like he's Charles Martin. This guy who said he walks like the earth like a god. Like I was like, after that, I just can't take him serious.
Didn't Jalil Hackett fight too this past weekend?
Nah, 2 weekends ago.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't get a
Jalil
chance to
won by
watch that
decision,
either.
didn't he?
Yeah, I think but he beat dude up though. He was beating dude up for real.
Yeah. Yeah, I seen bits and pieces of. Shout out to Jalil Hackett, the black Mexican. Hell of a fighter.
Definitely.
Nah,
Now I
even
like
then
what
he
Dufa
stepped
doing.
up. When he stepped up, he got beat up. Like he's not
Who?
a FA. When he stepped up, he didn't. He got beat up. Like he got beat up by Frank. Who else he fought that he beat him up? What's the damn?
Guido, he edged Guido, but Guido pretty much won that fight. I was watching that fight.
Hey yo, I got a question. So is David Benavidez gonna be looking to fight? What's my man's name? Jairo Pataya after he fight Zerto, or is he supposed to be, or is he going back down? Because I'm seeing like he kind of like retracted on trying to fight Jairo Pataya in the future, and he still got what's my man's name? Bivol and Beterbiev still on his hit list.
Nah, he fighting.
It's
He
based
fighting
on the
Zurdo.
Zuffa boxing
Nah,
situation.
he fighting Zurdo, but he's trying to clear out the division on light heavyweight, which is 2 other fighters. Really not many other fighters to fight. And then he said later on he'll fight Jack because they're gonna try to make that shit into a super fight where they both have 2 belts and they both can fight each other. That's what he's trying to do. I think it's gonna
Like,
happen sooner than later, but that's just me, and I'm optimistic.
we should be asking where's Bivol? What's going on with Bivol? Now I did see him training, so shout
He's
out to
coming back.
Bivol.
He said they said he's coming back late in the summer. He said that fight's coming on later this summer. Now the question is
So who is he
it going
gonna
to be
fight?
that's the question. Who are you going to fight?
Probably the
It's
Beterbiev trilogy.
nah because he don't want to
Nah,
take he not going to want to take that right off an injury. He going to lose no matter
won't
what.
see
He going to
what
lose if he come off that injury. He going to lose.
won't see what I
Oh,
think
bro.
they might pick up in the fight. They might feed Khalil Coder Bivol. I ain't gonna lie to
Ew.
you. I
Ew.
think they might do that.
I don't like his style. Khalil Cole,
Nah,
bro.
that's a bad. Yeah.
Respect to him, but it's just your style, bro. You're gonna get knocked out, bro.
Oh
Eventually,
no,
somehow, some way.
for sure. But off the simple fact that he definitely just got a gifted win and a win in general.
Yeah, because he shouldn't have won that fight. Respectfully to Khalil. Like I
Yeah,
thought,
Jesse Hart definitely won.
yeah.
That shit was ugly. But I definitely think they might feed either him to Bivol, or they might throw Jesse Hart back in the mix and go ahead and get him, prepared for that. Because I feel like Khalil Cole, he'll take that fight because they're gonna be looking at the bag like, oh yeah, let me go ahead and snatch that. Not Jalil, but Jesse Hart, I feel like he'll go in there and he'll take that fight too.
Yeah,
Man,
but
listen,
Jesse can fight.
everybody,
But Jesse,
all them
Jesse,
gonna take that
Jesse,
money.
Jesse on his last legs too, though. That's the only thing. Like if it was a couple of years ago, then yeah. But
But that's the
I
reason
think
why it's a perfect fight for Bivol.
but I
I
think
like that carrier, that Khalil Cole versus Ben Whitaker. That's a fight.
that's a fight.
That's the
Hell
yeah.
no.
That's
Hell
the
Yeah,
no.
that
Hell
is
no.
because if you want to establish Ben Winnicker in the United States, why not give the guy that just got a fucking great, amazing, gifted win to the guy that's coming up now. So
I
I
mean,
mean,
yeah, that'll be a good fight for Ben Whitaker. But if we talk about matchups here, I would like to see Ben Whitaker fight against what's my man's name, bro? He got alopecia. Damn.
You talking about OT Burton, Tifo
Yeah,
Burton?
Teeth Overton. Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's a good matchup. And I'm picking the Teeth Overton to beat him. No bullshit.
Yeah, I
That's what
think
you
that
call a
would be a
matchup.
tough fight for Ben. Yeah, that's a good fight. Yeah, that's a tough fight. Yeah, that's definitely a tough fight.
But yeah.
I don't know if Eddie making that fight right now, but that'd be a good fight.
Yeah, but Atif just got signed to Clarissa Shields
Promotion.
management, I believe. Yeah, promotion.
Nice.
I think he said Cloudboy crazy. How? Ben Whitaker. And it's funny. I'm not even gonna say nothing too crazy, but it's funny that y'all be believing in these guys who ain't never even been tested for real. And I'm gonna keep it real. Ateep Overton, he ain't really been tested for real. But if we looking at skill for skill, I say that's an even fight. So how am I crazy? How? And my man's Ateep is from America, so I'm gonna root with him regardless.
Man, nah, he was just saying, nah, he
Oh,
saying you funny.
alopecia.
Yo, real quick
Chill.
question. Real quick question. Whatever happened to this boy, my boy from TV, not TV, from CMC. What's his name? Sabiti. That was my guy.
Andrew
Wait,
Tabiti?
who?
Yeah, that was my guy back in the day. Whatever happened to
Yeah.
him?
Tabiti, but he been fighting at cruiserweight, and then I think he fighting at bridgerweight. But yeah, Tabiti still doing his thing. I
Yeah, I like
think he
Sabiti.
lost to Justice. He lost to the kid Justice Hooney.
Nah, I think he lost to that
Um,
Cuban dude. He got knocked out by that Cuban dude. It was like the last thing I seen.
nah, that was it. You talking about Dorticos?
Yes.
That was years back. Yeah. Hold on,
Okay. Oh,
let me
my
pull
bad.
up Tabiti. But yeah, Tabiti still been fighting though. Tabiti 22-2 right now. Yeah, he lost a unanimous decision in 2023 to Justice Hooney, but he coming off of 2 stoppage wins. So he got the Junior Anthony Wright fight, stopped him at no, he weighed in 221. That was in 2024, and then in 2025 June he weighed in at 223, and he got a 4th round stoppage over Jacob Dixon in Africa. Um, so shout out to Tabiti, man. He's still around. He probably going. I could see Tabiti versus Lawrence Okoli.
Yo, let's talk about some fighters that we ain't really been putting in the mentions for real, like Kamel Moten. Uh, what's my man's name? Troy.
Troy Nash,
What's his name?
Troy Nash, or
Isley.
Troy
Troy
Isley.
Isley.
Yeah, Troy Isley.
Hmm.
Uh,
He was just
Conwell.
he just helped Xander for this last fight.
I
He was
want to
in his
see him
camp.
get active.
Now he gonna be fighting. I think in a month or so. I think it was. They were saying that he's just trying to find an opponent. They're just trying to find an opponent for him. Everybody
Okay.
like that's a dangerous fight for whoever. Like he can fight. That boy can fight. That boy for real fight.
Yeah, I like Troy Isley's style, man. Now I'm gonna keep it real. Like his last fight, it wasn't eye pleasing, but I really like his style.
Yeah, he can. Nah, he boxes beautiful, bro. I love the way he fight. Boxes beautiful. If he gets nasty, he gotta get nasty. He gets it, but it's just he fights so like he fights beautifully. I love it.
He said, "What's the plan for Carmelo, man? Look, you got to look at the landscape. Mayweather, he going through it with PBC. PBC apparently ain't even ran by Al Heyman right now. He's sick,
Nah,
so it's a lot going on.
it's by the Cuban dude. What's his name? What's his name?
Louis the
Louis,
Cuban.
Louis, Louis the
Yeah,
Cubans
there you go.
Jr.
Yep,
So yeah, it's
yep.
like it's a lot going on. And with the Zuffa boxing, I wouldn't be surprised if Carmel fuck around and be on my bad. He mess around and be on Zuffa for real. Or
Nah.
get signed to the ring.
You know what I can see happening is that Mayweather releases a bunch of fighters, and he gonna be have to be one of them. Because it's like at this point, you have no platform right now. You do, but at the same time, you don't. Because you're going through it with these guys, and then going through it with PBC also. You have no fucking platform to say anything. And then on top of that, you're gonna stall out the kid's career because what? Because you're in disagreement with Zuffa. Like I know that the handlers, his manager, and them are not gonna let that happen because the kid has too much talent just to not fight. You know what I'm saying? So it's like at this point, bro, like either you leave and you know what I'm saying, you do what you need to do outside, of the whole Mayweather brand and that's it. Or you wait and start out your career and then you're gonna be another what if basically at that point.
Yeah. And Carrie, you think Carmel can't hang? If we looking at the three top what do we call them dudes? The new guys, He really
The
the
young
only one that's been.
prospects. So
Yeah,
this is
the
the guy.
prospects.
This the names. It's Carmel Moten, Saquon Moses, Scooter Davis. Um,
Scooter can fight, bro. Scooter is dangerous. That kid's dangerous for real.
Oh,
don't
what about the Muslim kid that's with the ring?
Abdullah Mason.
Nah, the
No, no, no,
Muslim, the
no,
other
no.
one.
The
The,
Arabian kid. He's talking about the Arabian kid. I know who he's talking
yeah,
about.
the 35 pounder, I think, or 30 pounder, one of them.
Yeah, he's like 6 foot fighting under. He fought in the Crawford card. I forgot what his name.
Oh, I
Yeah, and
mean,
he fought in the
not
Devin Haney fight
Albert
card
Bill.
too.
Yes, there you go.
Yeah,
Yes, there you go.
like if we being real, I think as of right now, Camille would definitely beat Scooter Davis. I think he'll definitely beat him
Nah, he wouldn't
because
be Scooter. Scooter would eat him alive. I'm sorry, bro. That's
no,
not bro. Nah,
no. When
Scooter
have
would
we
eat
seen
him
Scooter fight a
alive.
boxer?
Yeah, nah, Scooter would eat him alive, bro.
And
Because
look. Experience wise, Carmel Moten got the most experience out of all of them guys.
Mm.
Now you want to tell you who slept on as a prospect right now is the kid that's fighting under Boots promotion.
The cook.
Dang, no.
He's the cook. Yeah, he's the cook. Some shit like that. He's an African. What guy's name?
Nah, not him. It's just
Samir Small.
Not him. He fight at the dude I'm talking about. He fight at 30. I can't think of his name, bro. I'm losing it. Damn. He was fighting under the Boots undercard against the little Mexican kid.
Is he Chilean? Something like that with him? Something with him? I forgot his name.
It's not Haven Brady, is it?
No. This dude, he fought the little Mexican guy that was giving him trouble on the Boots undercard. I forgot dude's name, bro. And I like Thompson. Damn.
All right.
His last name Thompson. But yeah, he slept on too. I really feel like
you talking about Dennis Thompson. I got you.
Yeah, Dennis Thompson.
Yeah,
Yep.
nice.
Did I hear somebody mention Carmel Moten?
Carmel's nice, but I just don't think. I said, Carmel's career is getting stalled out by a lot of dudes. Bro.
Can he
whole
make
thing.
weight? Can Carmel make weight?
Yeah, man, he made weight the last couple of times. He's getting stalled out. So like I said, like if he doesn't leave me with it now, bro, at this point, bro, you're never gonna leave the guy. Because at this point,
I heard somebody say something about Scooter Davis. You better keep Carmel Moten far away from Scooter Davis.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
I said
why
the same
y'all be
thing.
saying that? And these dudes ain't never been tested, bro. Scooter Davis was fighting people who standing right in front of him. He ain't never fight a boxer.
Moten been fighting? You act like Carmel Moten been fighting Andy Cruz or some shit.
Bro, listen. Go look at. Okay, so we gonna forget about the Carmel Moten fight. I mean, yeah, the Carmel Moten fight when he fought that one Mexican dude or Cuban dude, Cuba. Yeah, bro, stop playing. That was a great fight. And how many rounds was that? 10 rounds, right?
No, it was about 8 rounds.
Okay, 8 rounds.
6. I can check.
Them dudes fighting 6-rounders, bro. Them dudes is fighting 6-rounders.
Here's the question: who is that dude, and what has that dude done since?
I mean, obviously his career ain't, is at a stall point right now. But I'm talking about
the Cuban dude. I'm talking about the Cuban dude. That dude. Who is he?
I think he fought that.
That Cuba kid, Carmel beat him. They scored every round for Carmel, but it was 8. It was 8. It was an 8-rounder, 80-72. But yeah, I mean that Cuban kid ain't Scooter. Come on, we're not gonna do that. But go ahead, Mr. Show.
That's all I'm saying. You acting like Carmel Moten's been fighting killers and he ain't fought nobody. He ain't fought nothing.
But look, my point is he has experience of having to pull shit out the bag. He has experience with going all of those rounds. What's the longest we seen Scooter Davis in there with an opponent? When has somebody ever checked his chin?
Okay, so let's put him in there with Scooter then. Let's see what he got.
All right. And look, one thing about it, when have we ever seen Scooter Davis box?
Let's put him in there with Scooter.
We never seen him box.
Let's put Carmel Moten in there with Scooter.
Am I lying though? B3, am I lying? Have we ever seen Scooter Davis box? Have we ever seen him in a situation where he had to box?
Well, maybe Carmel can make him put him in that situation.
9 KOs, so no.
All right then. So how can we put
Carmel in there? Carmel can do it.
And he would.
According to you.
Okay. All right. Listen, this is the funny part about it. Y'all said the same shit with Brian Norman. Oh, he's a black fighter. Y'all was saying all this shit, hyping this man up, and went in there and got beat on. But we gonna see
It's
though.
not enough. It's not enough tape.
No, that's not what we said.
You
If you
ain't
was
seen enough.
around, you was around though.
Scooter's
Hey,
the real
listen,
deal.
listen. I seen enough tape. The
Tell
dude,
them what we
Scooter
said,
Davis,
B3.
Scooter Davis really is a beast. Don't get it fucked up. He's a beast. But I'm the type I like looking at shit thoroughly. Scooter Davis ain't never been in a situation where he had to box. That's number one. Number two, his defense is way too tight to be going all them rounds with a Carmel Moten. Number three,
Okay, well, let's
when
see
has
it.
he fought? When has he fought somebody that's gonna get mean with him? That's the thing. We
Let's
seen with
see
Carmel Moten
it.
him get in the ring with somebody who gonna get mean with him. Come on
Let's
now,
see it.
stop it.
Let's not talk about it. Let's see it. Put him in there with Scooter Davis. Let's see it.
Right.
Nah, Curry, I know you had that. I remember you. You definitely was. You was there. I remember. But I'm just saying
No,
though, they
because
be
you
thinking
gotta
I'm
remember
crazy.
this. What we said about Brian Norman and Devin Haney was this. This is what we actually said.
And y'all
We
was
said
tweaking.
Brian Norman cannot win a boxing match with Devin Haney.
He couldn't
But
win
Brian
nothing
Norman
with
can
him.
win a fight. He can win a fight, but he couldn't win a boxing match. Brian Norman allowed that shit to turn into a boxing match. He couldn't win that.
Okay, but look, you're right. And guess what? When it did turn into a fight, Devin Haney was still on his ass. That's my point.
It never turned
Y'all
into
was
a fight
swearing.
because
Yes, it did. Y'all was
Brian
swearing to
Norman got
God.
dropped. Listen, once Brian Norman got dropped in the second round, there was no more fight. It was a boxing match after that.
Look. And y'all was swearing to God Brian Norman is a better inside fighter. What happened? He went in there
He got hit. He
and
got
was getting
hugged
beat on
on.
the inside.
He got hugged on. He got clinched on the inside.
Hugged on. He was clinched.
Hugged
Devin Haney
on.
was clinching. Come on now,
Devin
we ain't
Haney
doing
is a
that.
clincher.
I
He's
thought
a
we was gonna
hugger.
keep. I thought we was keeping it real on B3 channel. Come
We are
on now, we
keeping
ain't
it
doing this.
real. What did he do? Go back and watch the
Come
fight.
on.
What did he do, B3? You was watching the fight. What did he do, B3?
Oh man.
What did he do, B3?
Hold on. Bring me in again, Mr. Show.
I said, you was watching the fight. Did Devin Haney clinch the shit out of Brian Norman or no?
Nah, I thought Norman was initiating a lot of clinches as well. I thought it was
Exactly.
consistent.
Exactly. Come on now,
I
don't
mean,
cap now. Come on. Stop playing with me. Listen, listen. And one thing about it, when you in there and you under that type of heat, when your body at that type of temperature, shit like that is gonna happen. I'm gonna keep it real. Like it's just gonna happen. It's a fight. Feel me? But all I'm saying is this.
Okay.
Looking at the film of all of these dudes, right? Camille and Scooter Davis. What I see is a dude, Carmel. He been around a great amount of time in boxing. He just seen a lot of work. He done been in a lot of work. Shakur, Tank, Devin, etc. Richardson Hitchens, the what they call him, the boxing king or the sparring king. He'd have been in there with all of these dudes. He done seen all of these dudes, even in the amateurs. And we seen him in moments where he had to get mean. With Scooter Davis, we didn't know who he was until he started, getting some highlights, and then we know that he'd be around Tank. Cool. But we never seen him have to get mean. We never seen the motherfucker really pull his card.
Well,
That's all I'm saying.
in there to pull his card. Let's put Carmel in there. Let Carmel pull his card.
It's gonna be, and look, when it happened, they're gonna be like, oh, it was too early. It was too early. All right, I'm trying to tell you. Stylistically, Carmel will fuck him up, right? I'm gonna say right now. I'm speaking on right now.
Well, let's put Carmel in there right now. Carmel ain't doing shit. Ain't like Carmel got a whole myriad of options. Ain't like he got something to do.
Okay. I'm trying to tell you.
That nigga ain't fought in like a whole year. Put him in there.
You right. He didn't fight in that long. But I tell you this. all that standing around that Scooter Davis' opponents was doing, I guarantee you Carmel ain't going for that. I guarantee you Carmel ain't. He ain't finna let bro go upside his head.
Put his ass in there and let's see.
All right.
That's what we need to do. Put his ass in there.
So let me guess. Who you think will win out of the fight? Keyshawn Davis or Devin Haney?
I got Keyshawn beating him up.
Of course. I knew he was gonna say that. I just knew he was gonna say that.
Of course.
And why you think that? And why do you think that?
Because Keyshawn Davis is violent. He's a violent fighter. Keyshawn Davis is coming to fight you. He's coming to hurt you, put pain on you. Keyshawn Davis don't come to box. He will box if he has to, but he don't come to box. He come to hurt you. He's mean. The nasty fighter. Devin Haney comes to win a boxing match. Those are two different guys.
Now to me, this is like deja vu. Because look, one thing about me, and I gotta always say this, I'm not a fan of no man, but I love boxing, bro. And I love Keyshawn Davis. I love what he do. He is mean, he nasty, and I really think he should just focus on being at 140 pounds. But I'm telling you, as of right now, if he was to fight Devin Haney right now, Devin Haney beating him, bro. Because Devin Haney runs a strict program. We never heard Devin Haney drinking. We never heard Devin Haney smoking. We never heard Devin Haney missing weight by damn near 5 pounds. We never seen Devin Haney get out of character and lose his mind. These are all the things we seen with Keyshawn Davis. We seen him lose his mind. We seen him not be focused and focusing on the Abdullah Mason when you got an Edwin De Los Santos, a real killer, right in front of you. But you decide to miss weight.
That's what kills me. But that's what kills me with y'all right there. That right there.
What?
That's what kills me with y'all. Who the fuck said this nigga is a killer?
Who?
De Los Santos.
Oh my goodness. So you telling me that Shakur Stevenson went in that ring and started acting like that because he's not a killer?
Shakur Stevenson ran around the ring. If ever De Los Santos was the killer that y'all say he was, he would have cut that ring off and made that man fight.
Listen.
He didn't do that.
Listen.
He didn't do that.
I'm going to tell you this right now. I'm going to tell you, is Tank Davis a killer? Yes or no?
Tank is a killer against the guys he fought.
Okay, but look. You think if he going, but exactly, I'm glad you just said that. You think if Tank going there with Shakur, you think if Tank Davis going there with Shakur Stevenson that he gonna look like a killer? No, he not gonna look like a killer.
If Tank Davis goes in there with Shakur Stevenson is gonna do Tank Davis the same way he did Teofimo.
And maybe that might be the case. We have to find out. But until then, I don't know. All I'm saying is this. Yes, he is a killer. That dude, Edwin De Los Santos, is a killer. That's the reason why Shakur Stevenson looked like that. And I'm pretty sure that's the reason why that dude, Keyshawn Davis, didn't make weight on purpose. Because he definitely didn't make weight on purpose. He is.
I say he's a loser. I say he's a loser.
How is he a loser when he went in there and knocked El Rayo's head off? What are you talking about? When have we seen
El Rayo's not very good?
Oh my! How is he not that good? He's an elite fighter.
No, he's not.
How? Oh my goodness!
Elite fighters.
He's not an fighter. Bro, you telling me El Rayo is not an elite elite fighter?
Not an elite. No, he's not an elite.
You don't know what you're talking about. You crazy. How? Who went in there and played with El Rayo? Who went in there and played with El Rayo? I'm just asking.
Chris Colbert.
Oh my goodness. Are you serious?
Chris Colbert?
We gonna say Chris Colbert.
You talking about the same dude that got a good decision? The one went back and knocked him out? How is that? Are you being serious right now?
Did he knock him out the first time? Wait. Did he knock him out the first time?
He beat him the first time. What are you talking about? You don't gotta knock him out to win.
Chris got to give decision.
What? Then he went back and knocked. Hold on. Time out. Because I'm glad you just said that. So I got a question. Is Jamel Charlo not a killer? Hold on. Is Jamel? Let me get it off. Jermell Charlo lost to what's my man's name again?
Tony Harrison.
Tony Harrison. He lost against Tony Harrison. Guess what he did? He went back and beat him. Did El Rayo not do the same thing? Did he not do the same thing? That's the same thing. What you talking about?
And guess what else he did? Guess what else he did? He ran like a bitch from the redheaded Mexican. So he's not a killer.
Oh my goodness. All right, whatever. Whole point is this. Back to El Rayo. So then Carrier says in the comments, El Rayo is a good offensive fighter with good power. I can't say he elite. How is he not elite? If you competing at an elite level, that means you are an elite fighter. That's like saying Pitbull is not an elite fighter. He's competing at an elite level. What are y'all talking about? He got a whole belt.
If he's elite,
championship level.
if he's elite, why is he a Zuffa boxing?
Time out. Is he not a? Don't he? Didn't he have 2 belts?
Was he not an active champion? He sold his belt to Gary.
Why is he at Zuffa boxing if he's elite?
They had the most money because Paramount gave him.
Jai overtired at Zuffa boxing. What you talking about? What?
Yes.
You can't compare.
What?
You can't compare El Rayo to
Anybody can go to any promotion.
You
What you
can't put
talking
the
about?
two in the same sentence. You can't put the two in the same sentence.
Man, Jai Pattaya ain't did nothing in the American market. He ain't
Jai
got
Pattaya beat Maris Breeders. And established long range champion.
But hold on, but we talking
Jai
about signing
Pattaya
fighters.
beat Maris Breeders and established long
More
range
people in
champion.
America know El Rayo
Who
than
the
Jai
fuck did El
Pattaya.
Rayo beat? Who did he beat?
Listen,
What?
whole point is
He
this.
became champion.
Who
He
did
beat
he beat?
Pitbull. He beat Pitbull, the biggest Mexican
Pitbull
star
is
outside of
overrated.
Canelo.
Hold
Pitbull's
up,
a
B3,
bum. Come
B3.
on,
He
man.
beat him easy.
What are you
B3,
talking
he beat
about?
him
Pitbull is
easy.
trash.
Yeah,
Come
he
on, man.
dominated
Come on.
Pitbull.
Did you
Pitbull's
just say
trash.
Pitbull trash? Who went in there and
Trash.
played with Pitbull? I'm waiting.
Trash.
But who did he
Trash.
lose to? Bro,
He's
bro,
trash.
Pitbull lost to elite fighters. He's competing at an elite level. Just because you lose don't make you a loser.
He's trash. El Rayo's
What the
trash. Pitbull's trash.
He said Pitbull trash. You go in there and play with him then. You see if he trash.
I'll shoot him. I'm 60 years old. I'm not going to fight
What are
no
you
young
talking
dude. I'll
about?
shoot the shit out of his ass.
Man, let me bring
What?
Prize fight in. Hold on, y'all. Let me bring Prize.
Tripping.
Prize, talk to me, Prize. What's good? How you feeling?
Yeah. I just sat up there and listened to. Can you hear me? Because I'm about to cross the
Yeah.
bridge.
You
I just sat up there and listened to my Uncle Shelton talk crazy just a minute ago.
Pitbull's trash and El Rayo's trash. Come on, Price.
Now,
Bro,
Pitbull
this man
might be
said
garbage.
El Rayo is not elite. What
don't
are
think-
y'all talking about?
I know I
you
used to
say
always,
Mr.
hold
Moore.
on. I used to always think that I used to always
That's
say
the paying
Pitbull's
public.
garbage. Pitbull garbage, but deep down inside, I know he's not trash, and neither is El Rayo. He's not trash. Now, as far as elite go, I don't know about that, but they're pretty damn good fighters. Just because you get your ass whooped, don't mean you go in the trash can unless you like keep getting
Okay, well,
smoked
look.
over and over and over again. That's different.
Okay, well, look, I got a question for everybody in here. What makes a fighter elite?
I think everybody would have different opinions.
No, okay,
I
but I'm
think
asking,
being
what
able-
makes a fighter elite?
For me,
I go by their
elite
skills, accomplishments, like a mixture of things. His IQ.
man, and but what it breaks down, so everything the Prize said, but at the end of the day, you got to be able to win fights. If you can't win fights, you ain't gonna make it to the elite level. You ain't an elite fighter. So all the guys that know how to navigate fights, win fights, stop opponents, all this other type of stuff. Everybody that's winning fights, you got Usyk, never lost. You got people like Shakur, never lost. Devin Haney, Benavidez, Boots. I mean Virgil, like Bam. It's a lot of elite fighters, but just the
Hey,
guys
but look.
that's winning fights.
An elite
And I'm
fighter is a
glad you
guy who
just said
treats
that.
every opponent like he's an elite fighter. He prepares for everybody. He don't take no days off. He don't have no bad nights. Those are elite fighters. No matter what
Okay.
style they get in the ring with, they adapt and find a way to overcome that style. That's
Is
an elite fighter.
Devin
Sugar
an
Ray
elite fighter,
Leonard
Mr. Show?
is Sugar Ray Leonard an elite
Devin's not
fighter?
elite. Devin's very good, but he's not elite.
Oh, my, see,
Because
this,
elite
okay, now
fighters-
I'm done. Now
I'ma
I'm
tell
done.
you why.
Now you sound
I'ma tell you why.
crazy.
I'm gonna tell you why.
Hey, yo.
Because
Okay,
elite
look,
fighter,
Deontay Wilder
let him
elite.
say,
let me finish.
All right,
Let me
all right,
finish.
all right.
Elite
Okay.
fighter don't get hit with the same punch over and over and over
Oh man,
and over.
stop.
But y'all was swearing to God Brian Norman was elite. Y'all was swearing to God he was elite. He was getting hit with the same shit though. No
You
adaptation.
said that. You said he was elite. We said he was very good.
I never said
Nobody
he was
Brian
elite.
Norman was elite. Nobody said Brian
When
Norman
have
was
I
elite.
ever said Brian Norman was elite? I never said
When
that.
have
On
I
my
ever
life,
said
I never
that?
said
You
that.
just told me
But
I
here's the
said that.
situation.
When have I ever
We
said
not
that?
gonna
I
hold.
never
I'm
said that.
not hold. I'm never
On
gonna
my
hold that fight
life,
against Devin
you can go back in
because
the. Go ahead. My bad.
watch and see what Barrios get done to him this week, and then we gonna reassess. Then we can assess. Now nobody
He
else has
finna
been
beat
able
the
to do
brakes
it.
off that dude, man.
I
Barrios
think
finna knock that
Barrios.
dude
I
out.
think Barrios is gonna beat him.
He gonna knock the
Hey
dude out.
yo, I
Mario's
got a
gonna get
question.
stopped. He's gonna get cracked with something.
We'll
So I
see.
got a question. So
Go
is
ahead.
Shakur Stevenson elite?
Of course.
So if Shakur Stevenson was elite, how come he couldn't figure out Edward De Los Santos?
Did he win the fight or he lost it?
Bro, come on, bro.
This is
A
Sheldon
Did he win the
motherfucker.
trolling.
fight
We
or no?
seen, bro. Listen, we
Did he
seen
win the
Jalil.
fight
We seen
or
Khalil
no?
Cole beat Jesse Hart, and we clearly
We're
see that
not
was a
asking.
gift
We're not
decision.
talking about.
We
We're
clearly
not
see
talking
that
about
was
Khalil Cole or
a.
Jesse Hart. We're talking
So
about
you
Shakur
telling me you think
Stevenson
Shakur
and Eric De
Stevenson
Los
deserved that
Santos.
win?
Who
You
won the
think
fight?
Shakur Stevenson deserved that win?
It doesn't matter what I think. The
Here
judges
we
thought he did.
okay, but here we go with this shit. Here we go with this. Here
I
we
think
go with
Shakur. I
this.
think Shakur deserved that win. I watched it back.
Man,
Edwin.
cut
I mean,
it.
what
They
did
should have did a
Edwin?
rematch.
Edwin didn't do
What did
anything.
Edwin do?
That
Yeah,
should have been
Edwin.
a draw. He
Listen,
Why
didn't.
Edwin
Edwin
didn't
It
cut
should
got
have
the
been a
ring off?
draw.
Answer that
Edwin
question.
got pump
Why
fake.
Edwin
Nah,
didn't cut
he.
the ring off and make the man fight? Answer that. Why he didn't do that?
Yeah.
Here we go with this. Both buns. Oh my god.
Why did he
Whole
do it?
time.
Tell
Whole
me why he
time.
didn't do it.
I never not took the blame off of Edward De Los Santos. I blame both of them. I'm trying to tell you. All I'm saying is this: that fight should have been a draw. But this is my whole thing, though.
Okay.
How can you call a fighter who's fighting at an elite level, who only lost to elite guys, not elite? How?
Who beat El Rayo?
How?
Who beat El
What?
Rayo for the title? Gary Antoine Russell, right?
Is he not elite? Please tell me he's not elite. Please tell me that. Please tell me that an Olympic alternate who became a champion is not elite.
I don't know if you're elite if you lose to Alberto Puello.
Okay, is Puello elite? Yes or no?
No.
Oh my. Oh man.
No.
Oh man.
Puello's not elite.
Oh man.
But the one that caught my ears when he said Devin Haney is not elite. That was nasty.
Puello just lost.
Yeah.
Puello just lost to
Mr. Sheldon don't like
Subriel
that name. Let's
Matias.
just keep
Is
it
Subriel Matias elite?
Yes,
Is Subriel
Edward De Los
Matias
Santos
elite?
is elite. He's only
Is
lost to
Subriel
an
Matias
elite
elite?
fighter.
Is Subriel Matias elite?
Yes, he's only he only lost to it on an elite level. What are you talking about?
No, Subriel Matias
Y'all
is
are
not
tripping.
elite.
Now
Subriel
listen,
Matias lost to some unknown Ukrainian, and he just lost to Dalton Smith. Dalton Smith is not an elite fighter.
Bro.
He didn't lose to Dalton Smith. He got knocked out in 5 rounds by Dalton Smith.
Check this out. Okay,
Dalton
I'm glad
Smith
you
is
just
not
said that.
an elite fighter.
Okay, I'm glad that you just said that. So would you consider the what's the dude that fought Abdullah Mason?
Sam Noakes.
So would you call Sam Noakes not an elite level fighter?
Sam Noakes is not an elite fighter. He's a very good fighter. He's not elite.
Oh man.
Is that Abdullah Mason elite?
Okay.
I think I feel like I said, I feel like y'all opinions of elite is different. And that's why y'all disagreeing because homie that keeps saying elite, asking the question, what is elite to you? That's the
what is
question
an
you have
elite
to.
fighter to you?
What is an elite fighter?
To
Because
me, elite fighter, right? Somebody that's very skillful, a motherfucker who really be beating shit up. That to me, that's performing at a high level. That to me is an elite fighter. Then you got to separate it. I'm gonna say for me, the separation is when they can beat up everybody who they supposed to beat, and they rather they win or lose against a fighter on the same level as them. That's the only motherfuckers they lose to or give a good fight to. That to me that's elite to me. Like a motherfucker like Gary Antoine Russell, for an example.
I see what you're saying.
Tank Davis, Shakur Stevenson.
All these guys have surpassed that journeyman level. They got them first round, second round knockouts. They've graduated to fight in everybody at the championship round. I see what you're
Exactly,
saying.
with some
I
type of
agree with
pedigree,
that.
like Deontay Wilder. Look, Deontay Wilder, an elite fighter. Usyk, Tyson Fury, elite fighters. Dubois, an elite fighter. AJ, an elite fighter. You telling me those dudes are not elite? Nobody who's a
Yeah.
Deontay
Yeah.
Wilder is not and has never been an elite fighter.
What?
Oh my God, he just talking out
Man,
his
you got
ass.
throw him in
Nah.
the back. Throw Uncle Shelton down the
What?
steps.
Never.
What? This how
Deontay
you know he
Wilder.
capping, bro. He putting on, bro.
I'm sitting up here driving
Come
home,
on,
and
I'm
I'm
gonna
man.
ask you this. I'm
embarrassed of
gonna
my
ask you
Uncle
this.
Shelton. I'm
I'm gonna
embarrassed
ask
of
you
my Uncle
this. Let's
Shelton.
take away.
Mm.
Let's
You
take away
tripping.
Luis Ortiz. Take away Luis Ortiz and take away
Come
Tyson
on,
Fury.
man. How
Tell
we
me
gonna
the
do that?
guys that Deontay Wilder fought. Take away Bermane Stiverne when he won the title. Take them three
You
guys out.
can't do that because it happened. You
No,
can't
no,
take
no,
away
no.
somebody's
Let me
fight because
finish.
it
Let
happened.
me
You
finish.
What?
can't take
Let
away.
me
How many
That's
finish.
opponents you
corny.
taking
Let
away?
me
3?
finish.
What? When
Let
have you
me
ever
What was
been
the
finish.
able to
shit?
do that? That's
Tell
like saying,
me
oh,
the
that's
top
like
10
saying, oh,
guys that
hold on,
Deontay
look.
Wilder fought besides the champion, Luis Ortiz, and Tyson Fury. Tell me the top 10 guys he fought.
Hey, look, him saying that, that's like saying, oh, let's take away the fact that Cambosis beat Teofimo Lopez. You can't do that because it happened. You can't.
Yeah.
And that's
Cambosis
why
went in
I'm
there
saying
and
he's
beat
not
on
elite.
Teofimo.
Because he never fought
Amanda,
anybody that was ranked in
he
the top
fought the.
10.
Okay, so he fought the
How?
people
He
that was
fought
available.
Lomachenko before he fought Cambosis. What you talking
I'm
about?
not talking about him. I'm talking about Deontay Wilder. Deontay
Wilder
Wilder
had
never fought
10 title
anybody
defenses,
that
bro.
was ranked in the
Bro,
top
he
10.
was on AJ ass and AJ didn't want to fight him. I wonder
Okay,
why.
who was he? Was Johan Duhaupas in the top 10?
It had
Then,
to be.
then,
Did he fight for
What
the
about
title?
Arthur Spilka?
hey, look,
Yeah, he was
it's so
undefeated.
What
funny.
about the big football player motherfucker? What was his name?
Dominic Brazil?
Yeah, that dude.
Yeah, he cleaned him up.
I thought
None
that
of
was a
these
good
dudes
win.
was top 10 guys. None of them.
But the thing,
Malik Scott was not a top 10 guy.
Well,
but
hey,
When he
talk to
went,
the WBC. Hold on. Talk to the WBC
These
that
guys,
all them the title
Deontay
defenses.
Wilder
Come on,
never
man.
fought the elite of the
They
division.
talking about
And when they
look,
box
put him
ready.
though.
in there,
Y'all talking
Hey,
about
look.
and when
box
they
ready.
put him in there with
Hey,
the
look.
elite of
Hey,
the
B3.
division, he got past
I
King
can't
Kong
with Uncle
Ortiz, who
Shelton.
was 50, but everybody else beat him up.
Nobody
Hey, but
want to
look
hear that
though.
tied argument,
Hey,
man. When
B3. I'm
Dubois clean,
glad.
when we just watched Dubois and Andy Ruiz clean AJ off the canvas, man. Nobody want to hear that, man.
Hey,
Eddie
What
didn't
you
want to
B3.
make the
mean?
fight.
Dubois,
Eddie ain't want to.
Dubois
Eddie didn't want
clean
to make
eight
the
off the
fight, man.
canvas? Well,
Hey,
Wilder
B3.
didn't do
I'm
it.
glad.
Wilder
B3.
didn't
I'm
Yeah,
do
glad.
it.
because Eddie ducked.
And
Hey,
why did we
look.
just watch what's my man named Big Bang Zane wipe the floor with Deontay Wilder? Or Joseph Parker wiped the floor with him?
Bro, he big as
Yeah,
shit. Okay, bro.
because he
Style,
literally
bro.
had to
Okay.
fight somebody that Eddie would another
Huh?
person that Eddie ain't never fight. Why AJ never fight for
Hey,
Fury?
B3.
AJ
B3. But
never
I'm
fought
glad.
Fury.
B3, but I'm glad he
Come on,
just
man.
said all those things because guess what he just proved? He proved my point. Deontay Wilder separated himself from regular guys. And guess what? His first loss was to Tyson Fury. Of course, he gonna look different because he went to 3 different wars with Tyson Fury, bro. Of course he gonna look different. He not gonna be the same going against a fucking
Deontay
monster.
Wilder was
What you
never
talking
elite.
about?
He had the
That's
belt.
like Tim
He
Zoo
defended it 10
fighting.
times. And
Bro,
that
we
will get
just
him
seen
into
it
the
with
Hall of
Tim
Fame.
Zoo, bro.
Yes,
We just seen it with
he
Man,
Tim
will.
Zoo.
should he have won that first Fury fight? Yes or no?
Yes.
Yes.
No.
Yes, he should have.
Everybody on the same page.
Yes,
Okay,
he should
cool.
have.
That's
He
my
beat
but
Fury.
that's
Now
my
it's Fury. Now
point.
it's Tyson Fury elite.
Yes.
I don't
Please
think
lie.
I
Please
don't
lie
think
and say
so.
he not. Oh
Ah,
I
my
don't think so.
God. You just
all right,
talking.
all right, Mr. Shelton.
Elite fighters, look,
I'm
elite
done with
heavyweights,
him.
I thought I
elite
had him. He
heavyweights,
said no.
elite heavyweights don't get dropped by Steve Cunningham.
Bro, that can happen. What the fuck? That shit happens, bro. It's a fight.
Elite
Just because you
heavyweights don't
don't
get
listen,
dropped
just
by
because we don't be
Steve
knowing these
Cunningham.
guys don't mean that they ain't shit, bro.
Elite heavyweights do not get dropped by Steve Cunningham.
You can get dropped by anybody. We just seen Ben Rodriguez get dropped by Martinez. What?
Elite
Did you forget that?
heavyweights don't get dropped by Francis Ngannou, who never had a pro fight.
But I'm glad you just said that. We just seen the monster get dropped how many times within the last year? I'm just asking.
You guys said, hey, look, That's on y'all.
I didn't say nothing.
Y'all guys
but he's an elite fighter, though.
Elite. Y'all
Bro,
say he's elite.
Hold on, Mr. Tone. So anyway,
he's not elite. A three-time undisputed. He not elite.
He's getting up off his ass.
And
he's not elite.
Stopping his opponents.
What? What you talking about?
Look, man, I can't really talk about the monster. I'll be honest with you. I can't really talk about the monster because I don't watch nothing below 126. I really don't.
Okay.
See, now I see why you talking like that.
So your eyes, the only person that's elite, who everybody that hasn't hit the can is Shakur.
I don't watch it. What am I lying about? Bros, I don't watch nothing under 126. I don't.
Hey, hold on. We just seen Lamont Rose get dropped by Pitbull. So let me guess, Lamont Rose not elite.
Who the fuck said Lamont Rose is elite?
Pitbull not elite. Pitbull not elite. But this the same motherfucker who gave Tank problems. Come on, you tripping, bro? You tripping?
Did he beat Tank? You act like the nigga beat Tank. Did he beat Tank?
Nigga, he clearly beat Tank, and I did not fuck with Tank, bro. But he clearly beat
that boy Lamont. Let's keep it.
Did he beat Tank?
Yes.
Pitbull beat
Watch
Tank.
the tape.
No, not Pitbull. No,
he didn't beat Tank.
You telling me Pitbull's elite? Pitbull got beat by Tank with one hand.
Man, Lamont beat Tank.
Oh my gosh, this shit is crazy,
bro. Not elite, bro.
But the thing is, Pitbull went in there and beat him 2 times. Hold on. Wait.
Hold on.
But it's crazy.
Huh?
Is Tank elite?
Not proved it to me yet. He ain't fought no elite fighters.
Oh man, but y'all the same one that thought Frank Martin was gonna go in there and do something to him.
He ain't fought no elite fighter. Tell me the elite fighter.
The same one. Listen, but y'all the same.
I'm waiting,
bro. But y'all the same.
Then hold on. He fought Leo Santa Cruz. Come on, man.
And y'all thought. Listen. Y'all thought Ryan Garcia was gonna get in there and do something. Y'all thought Mario Barrios was gonna get in there and do something. Y'all thought Frank Martin was gonna go in there and do something to Tank. Y'all be forgetting this type of shit though. Y'all really thought
nobody ever gave Frank Martin or Ryan Garcia a chance to win that fight.
He's lying. I swear to God, it was niggas saying Frank Martin was gonna go in there and do something because it's the first. No. Listen. Let me talk.
You're not talking to me. You're talking to me.
Hey, look, B3. Y'all remember when it was like, oh, Tank never fought a black fighter. He ain't even put hands on Frank Martin. All this type of shit. Y'all was like, he ain't never fought a black fighter. I feel like Frank Martin gonna give him trouble, all the trouble in the world. Y'all remember that?
Ain't nobody said that. Ain't nobody said that.
You probably wasn't there.
I was definitely saying that. Yeah.
Then
People want to take to fight somebody black for a while. That's a fact.
Exactly. And guess what? He went in there and did what? Fucked him over. From the press conference all the way up to the fight.
Nah, I picked them 8th round stoppage.
Okay, all right.
That's
all I want to know.
Me too.
Yeah,
but I mean, anybody can have a pick.
We made money on Tank.
Did you give Ryan Garcia a chance to win the fight?
Hell no.
Okay.
But guess what? But that's the thing, though. People thought he was gonna go in there and do something. That's my point.
What did you think?
I thought he was gonna beat him, but that's because I be studying this shit. I study this shit.
Hey, listen. Fuck what they thought. What did you think?
That ain't fair though. Because I can think anything and I be wrong. I could be wrong. I can think dude's gonna go in there and tear Virgil Ortiz the fuck up. And guess what? Virgil Ortiz fuck around, go in there and land some shit.
And Juan dipped out. We ain't talk about that.
I thought Charles Martin was gonna knock F.A. Jogba the fuck out. I was wrong yesterday.
You tripping. He said Ryan is Cloudboy GOAT. What are you talking about? What's up with this nigga thinking I fuck with Ryan Garcia? Stop.
I think it was when you were saying that he was better than Brian Norman.
Ryan Garcia is better than Brian Norman.
Yeah, I
don't care what nobody say.
You were giving him a lot.
Now look, and I'm saying, and listen, before I even move on, I'm saying that as of right now. Now, if Brian Norman go in there and he look different, if he go in there and look different, then I'll shut up because he proved me wrong. But until then, Ryan Garcia is better than Brian Norman. I don't care what none of y'all say.
Hold on, the Ryan that fought Rolly is not better than Brian Norman.
I don't care which version. I don't care which version. Hey, look, if you want to tell you why you can't use that.
Let me say why
you using that example. You using that example is like saying
because if you're a good fighter, you do not lose to Rolly Romero.
Listen, bro. First of all, we only seen Rolly get beat up. Well, let me stop because he definitely did get his ass whooped by the old man. But we ain't gonna speak on that.
My whole point Pitbull stopped him.
Okay, but look. But Pitbull elite. But anyways, we're gonna move past that. My point is this: Ryan Garcia got history with Rolly Romero. Same with Tank having history with Lamont Roach. Of course, the familiarity is gonna be there. This is the same thing that happened to Caleb Plant and the last dude that he just fought. When the familiarity is there and the motherfucker knows something about you, the fight is gonna look different. You're gonna go in that fight with a different energy. We seen the tapes from the sparring between Rolly and Ryan Garcia. So of course, in his mind, thinking like, "Damn, I don't want to give that shit again."
So are you gonna be willing to revisit this conversation when Barrios knocks this dude out?
Hey, I got a question. What was who did I pick for that fight? I could have sworn I picked Mario Barrios by stoppage. I swear to God, I did.
For which fight?
I said Mario Barrios is going to stop Ryan Garcia. That's like the first thing I said when I hopped on there.
Oh yeah, you did say that. Yeah.
What?
We do got Barrios.
Come on, I study this shit. I do my best. I'm not always right, but for the most part, I am.
But you're gonna be wrong on this one. I told you don't bet that.
Hey, listen.
Mr. Choate doesn't
I'm gonna see you that slip.
No, I don't have nothing against Ryan Garcia. I just told you that you asked me, was Devin Haney elite? I said Devin Haney's not elite because elite fighters don't get hit with the same punch over and over and over again.
Hold the fuck up. How? He beat Lomachenko.
He was concussed. He was concussed in that fight, Mr. Sean. You gotta give him a pass.
I ain't giving him
beat Lomachenko.
So what? That was 5 years ago. I don't care about that. I don't care about that.
Dang,
so did
so you just gonna erase the brother's history?
Teofimo beat Lomachenko too. How'd that work out for him?
Teofimo ran up against
a pound for pound fighter. That's a pound for pound fighter.
He's an elite fighter. He's fighting at an elite level. Elite
fighters. Let me tell you something about elite fighters. I'm gonna say it again. Elite fighters don't get beat up by motherfucking Sandor Martin and Steve Claggett.
He got wins.
Sandor Martin can fight. What you talking about? Sandor Martin can fucking fight.
So now Sandor Martin is elite?
I didn't say he was elite. I said he can fight. Bro, listen, bro. Check it out. Hold on. Check it out, bro. Let's slow this whole thing down. Let's be real. Hold on. Let's be real, bro. If we gave Edwin De Los Santos the same opponents that Teofimo had, I guarantee you Edwin De Los Santos is winning all those fights. If Edwin De Los Santos' career got moved just like Teo's,
I will bet the house that Sandor Martin cleans up Edwin De Los Santos. Cleans him up.
He probably could. Sandor Martin can fight. I never say he can't fight. He can fight.
You just said no. You just said if you gave Edwin De Los Santos the same opponents that Teofimo had, he beats them all. I said no, he don't.
Hey, he definitely beat Cambosis. That's all I'm saying. He definitely beat Cambosis. He definitely ain't losing to no fucking Cambosis.
And that's another one. And that's the biggest one of all. Prize B3. You know I said this before.
Bro,
you cannot call yourself an elite fighter if you lose to George Cambosis.
Oh man. He said I call everybody elite. I don't call everybody elite, but guess what? Everybody I'm naming, they be in the headlines because they fucking elite. Come on now, you gotta use your brain. These dudes be in the headlines 24/7. Is Keyshawn Davis not an elite fighter? Just a question.
Not yet.
Bro, he's clearly elite. The dude was in the Olympics. How the fuck? He already had a belt. Listen, how is he not elite when he had a belt in under 20 fights?
He beat. Who did he beat for that belt? Dennis Baranchyk, who was 37 years old.
Yeah, but never been stopped with the fighters. He had just be the future Hall of Famer and not ready. He be the future Hall of Famer and never ready.
Bro, y'all love saying this. Y'all love saying this age thing. Y'all love saying this age thing.
Fighter who he moved up. He beat a 135 pound.
Wow.
He beat a 130 pound fighter for the 135 pound title. And you come on, man.
Come on, man. He's barely making 130. He's
Navarrete. The only way Eduardo Navarrete is gonna get into the Hall of Fame is if he buys a ticket at the door.
He's a 4-division champion.
He's just talking.
A long reigning
Navarrete
champion.
is not going to nobody's Hall of Fame.
Come on,
nobody.
Yes, come on.
He may go to the Mexico Hall of Fame. He ain't going to one in New York.
Hey, yo.
So man, the Mexican brothers was showing that brother so much love it ain't make no sense, man.
What fighter to you is elite, bro?
Vaquero,
Usyk is elite. Usyk is elite.
Okay.
I think Benavidez is elite.
Okay, so wait. Hold up. Let's stop right there. Okay, hold on.
Benavidez is elite.
Okay, but let's stop right there. Why is he elite to you? Just a question. Benavidez, why?
Because he fights and dominates everybody they put in front of him. Dominates him.
Is that not what? Okay, never mind.
I co-sign. Who you say? Usyk and Benavidez? I co-sign those two.
Usyk, Benavidez. I say Bivol has proven to be elite.
Yeah. Bivol for sure.
I would say Beterbiev, but he's 41 years old. I don't think he's elite anymore.
How can you not be elite anymore? You just passed your prime. You still elite, but you just went past your prime.
He's not an elite fighter. He's not an elite fighter anymore.
His career is
I'm
gonna say this.
I think a lot of people at 75 now would beat him. That wouldn't have beat him 3 years ago.
A lot of people like who?
Benavidez would beat him. I think Morrell would beat him.
About the top guy
how do we know that? How do we know that?
I think this version of Anthony Yard would beat him. The guy that fought 3 years ago, not so much.
Anthony Yard just got walked over.
You remember Anthony Yard went 11 hard rounds with him before. So I think this guy would beat him. The guy that 3 years ago, Beterbiev 3 years ago,
and he was nobody beats his life.
But 3 years ago, nobody at 175 beats Beterbiev. This Beterbiev, yeah, he gets beat.
All right, he's an old guy. All right. Anybody else? Is Boost elite?
Hold on. Wait. So I gotta but that's so funny that you said that. So and look, I agree with you. Everybody who you just named, I agree that they are elite. But them guys that you were saying that's not elite, I got questions for that because everybody say Boots don't fight nobody. So how is he elite?
Because the same reason he's elite is the same reason Benavidez is elite. Boots Ennis has dominated everybody they put in front of him.
But the thing is, look, and I agree with you, he is elite. But this is my whole thing with the guys who you were saying is not elite. When you going against guys who you're supposed to beat, who you're favored to beat, that's how you're gonna look. But when you're going against a guy who's evenly matched with you in experience, skills, speed, defense, and etc., that fight is a 50-50 fight. Any guy can win. So my whole point is rather one guy lose or not, he's still elite because he played ball at an elite level. That's my whole point.
Didn't I ask you to say not to worry about what other people said and what you think?
I'm saying what I'm thinking right now. What you talking about?
Right. Okay. So let me ask you this. That I'm telling you what I thought. When Gary Antoine Russell fought El Raya, immediately I said Gary Antoine Russell gonna beat him. There was never a doubt in my mind that Antoine Russell was gonna beat him because he wasn't good enough.
I second that. I made money on Gary.
Me too. I thought he was going. I already knew he was going to beat him. That was like an easy pick.
That's what we're saying. That's what we're saying.
But look, though, that's because the styles, though. That's because the styles.
It's because El Rayo hadn't fought anyone in his entire career to prepare him for Gary Antoine Russell.
That too. But look, though, and I'm glad you just said that because look, to me, I feel like okay, let me say this. In all of these guys we talking about with their resume and stuff like that, all of that is because of the matchups too. Like for instance, if we're looking at Keyshawn Davis versus a Richardson Hitchens, that's a fight to where to me I would favor Richardson Hitchens to beat Keyshawn Davis. But if it was a Keyshawn, but if it was a Keyshawn Davis versus a Gary Antoine Russell, I'm picking Keyshawn Davis because stylistically, that fight is going to look different. It's going to give Keyshawn Davis a lot of looks. Richardson Hitchens not going to give Keyshawn Davis those looks.
Who did Richardson Hitchens struggle with?
The dude Ramos or whatever his name is.
Gustavo Ramos, right?
Yeah, Limos, yeah.
If you struggle with Gustavo Limos, you have no chance against Keyshawn Davis.
Yo, it's funny
None.
you say that because
None.
Mayweather struggle with what's that dude that knocked his tooth out? What's his name again?
Everybody struggled with
the
Maidana.
Venezuelan dude.
Everybody struggled with Maidana.
But that's my point. That's my point. Some dudes are not there to beat you. They just there to give you a tough fight. That's my point. Sometimes stylistically, that's going to happen. And you got to look at the situation. And I'm not giving dude no excuse, but I'm just saying, under them IBF rules, it's going to look different. It's going to look different.
Then if you got a bigger problem with the IBF rules, why you take the belt?
I don't
fight for the belt.
Look,
go to the WBC.
Now look, I'm gonna keep it 100. I definitely think Richardson Hitchens ducked Matias for that. That definitely was a duck move. But I'm just saying what we seeing today.
Okay, and I get that. Now I'm gonna let you go with that. But I just think Keyshawn Davis is way too violent for Richardson Hitchens. He's gonna beat him up and stop him.
I don't
Keyshawn Davis is a mean dude. He's mean in that ring. He's mean. He's violent.
He is mean.
He's gonna beat that dude up and stop him.
He's mean for sure, but I don't think it's gonna be that easy.
Keyshawn Davis is, if he gets you hurt, he don't let you off the hook. He's not gonna let you off the hook. He'll get you out.
But guess what? You think Richardson Hitchens gonna stand there and let him beat up top his head like that? No, sir.
He stand there and let Gustavo Limos beat on him.
That's a different fighter. When the motherfuckers training to be applying pressure like that, when they train for that, it's gonna look like that. Because that's what they
I come from a different era. I come from an era where the elite guys, like the Roy Jones type guys, the Marvin Hagler type guys, the Sugar Ray Leonard type guys, they treated everybody the same. They beat them up. Everybody. Nobody got a pass.
Well, I'm not giving nobody a pass.
Give passes.
No. I'm not giving.
Back then, the Mike McCallums, nobody got a pass.
No, I'm not giving nobody a pass. The only reason why, and the reason why it looked like that is because every time somebody loses to somebody, everybody got something to say. But realistically, styles make fight. That's why back then they was fighting everybody.
No, we don't have something to say. Like, look, let's be honest. When Benavidez beat the shit out of Morrell, people didn't really have that much to say. They had that much to say. Because everybody figured Benavidez was supposed to beat that guy. That guy only had 11 fights. He's supposed to beat that guy.
Yeah, we made money on Benavidez. Yeah, that was an easy call.
He was supposed to beat that guy. But when a motherfucker like a Teofimo Lopez loses to George Kambosos, we gonna talk shit. Because you ain't supposed to lose to that guy. That guy went to war with Lee fucking Selby.
Mr. Moore.
And you lose to that guy?
Come on, man. Listen, Mr. Moore, B3 ESPN. Come on, man. We got to regulate.
And you lose to that guy? Come on, man. He went life and death with Lee Selby, and you lost to him? Then you got the unmitigated gall to come up here and talk about you with Lee? And if you don't get up out of here.
He beat Josh Taylor.
After 430 days out of the ring, multiple cocaine and alcohol binges, you beat that guy. Okay.
What about the Loma win?
You beat a little guy who didn't belong at 35. You were bigger than him, stronger than him, faster than him, and younger than him. You're supposed to be.
He was fighting at 35 before he fought him, though.
Loma did not belong at 35. Everybody knows Lomachenko's best weights were 26 and 30. Lomachenko did not belong at 135, but his skills allowed him to beat guys up there.
But look, that's crazy. But that's crazy that you say that because you just said these dudes get passes for certain fights. You giving him a pass because he moved up
I'm
in
not
weight.
giving him a
Nobody
pass.
gave
I said
Adrian
I didn't
Broner.
give him a pass. I
Nobody
said
gave Adrian
Tiafimo.
Broner a pass for going
I
up
said
in weight and fighting
Tiafimo was
McDonald.
supposed to beat him. Tiafimo was supposed to beat him.
No,
I give him a pass. He was supposed to beat that dude.
Nah. Teal was
No,
a
he
plus
wasn't.
300 underdog. He was an underdog in that fight.
I don't give a damn what Vegas says. I don't give a damn what the bookies say. I don't give a damn what ESPN said. If you watch boxing, this guy is supposed to beat this guy because this guy's too little.
Man, nah,
height don't
bro.
win fights,
When you got
man.
skills like that, that don't mean shit.
Loma
Oh,
went in
yes,
there
it
with a
does.
shoulder injury. That was the better argument.
Why
Loma had
let me ask you this. Oh, man, here we go with these excuses. Why did Bivol beat Canelo Alvarez the first time? Why he beat him?
Too big, too skillful. He not going for that. For
He
all
was
that,
just too
you gonna hit
damn
on
big.
me?
All that shit you hit them other dudes with didn't affect Bivol one bit. Walk
Yes,
through
it
that
did.
shit
Man,
and beat you up.
that size that ain't even close to the level of size
He was
comparison.
too little. Why did Devin Haney beat Lomachenko? Because Lomachenko was too damn little.
Nah, Devin outskilled Loma.
He was too little.
Exactly. And we got to keep it real, bro. Them
Too
dudes,
little.
some of them dudes that you named didn't even use their size in these fights.
Who didn't use their size?
Devin Haney, he didn't use his size.
That's the only thing that kept him upright was his size. Loma couldn't really hurt him.
Lomachenko be out here hurting shit? I didn't know that.
Lomachenko stopped Richard Comey. Lomachenko stopped Nakatani. All
Nah,
these
he did
135
not. Hold
guys
on.
now.
He did.
He
He
stopped the
did
shit.
not. He did
He
not
did.
stop
Lomachenko
Richard
making shit
Comey.
quit.
But why
He
he
did not
didn't do
stop
okay?
Richard
So why
Comey.
he didn't do that to Gary Russell? He didn't do that to Gary Russell. He didn't go in there and play with him like that.
Did he lose to Gary Russell?
No, but he didn't go
I
in
don't
there and
remember
knock him
losing.
out. He didn't just go in there
I
and
don't
beat
remember
on
him
him.
losing.
No Moschenko. Yeah.
I don't think anybody right now, it's only a very few people at 135 that'll beat Gary Russell. Right now. And Gary Russell's 38. And there's only a few dudes up there that might beat him.
I agree.
I want Gary Russell versus Abdullah Mason.
I was
That's
just
a
going to
good
say
fight.
that.
That's a good fight.
I've been saying that for a hot
That's
minute.
a good fight.
But as of right now, you won't tell you what'll be a good fight though. Instead of that, I think
Y'all know Schofield and Lucas Body is signed to fight for the WBA. They haven't released
Lucas
the
Body
date.
probably gonna beat him. Lucas
That's gonna
Body's
be a
probably
tough
gonna
fight.
beat him.
I think Gary Russell and what's my man who just fought Fulton? I be forgetting shit, but I'm losing it.
Oh, Gary has stopped Fulton.
Well, Shockey Foster.
Yeah, Ashaki Foster. I think Gary Ashaki
That's a good
Foster would be
fight.
a great
That's
fight.
a good fight. That's
I
a good
wish he
fight.
would have kept that title at 135, man. But I guess
He
they
know the
promised
rules.
him
Hey,
they
D3,
promised him the
he knew the
unification.
rules. He knew the rules. He knew he beat Fulton, but he wasn't trying to beat them fuck with them other dudes up there. He knew the rules.
And I think Ray Savage and Gary Russell would be a good fight too.
Ray Ford?
Yeah, I think that'd be a good fight
I think
too.
Gary would beat him though, because Ray ain't got no pop. I think Gary would beat him.
He got skills though.
But he ain't got no pop. You can't keep Gary off.
He said Shock gonna run Gary out the gym. I'm weak.
Shit. Put his ass in there. Put Shock
He
ass
said
in
Ray
there with
Ford
Gary. Let's
is
see.
mid. Ray Ford is not mid. Y'all tripping, man. Y'all out of pocket today.
Hey, Shock calling
Man, it's the
everybody
big
else
fight
out.
week, man.
Hey, Shock calling everybody else out. Why he call out Gary? Go fight Gary, Shock.
You know they gonna come
Call
up with all
everybody
the
else out.
excuses in the
What
world
does
not to
Gary
fight him.
have?
You calling everybody
Yeah,
else out. Go
name.
fight Gary.
He a name. Put him on the resume.
Go on fight Gary. Go beat Gary.
They gonna fight these other no
Somebody
names
gotta pay for the fight.
anyways.
Nah, Gary might have to go to 130. Shock trying to unify 130.
No,
Shock
Gary
ain't
is at
trying to do
130.
shit.
Gary at 130.
Shock ass is just talking. Shock like to hear himself talk.
I think they're gonna give him the winner of the Nunes Navarrete.
Sugar Nunes?
Yeah.
Sugar might be Shock. Navarrete don't have a chance. Navarrete old.
So you got Sugar next week.
Yeah, he gonna beat the shit out of Navarrete.
Yeah, that's why Eddie bought the fight. I think so too.
You gonna fuck Navarrete up.
But Navarrete is like a Mexican legend. Like they really believe in him.
They can believe all they want.
He kicked a lot of ass. He
They
beat
gonna
the hell
believe
out
in this ass
of
whooping that's
Oscar
coming.
Valdez.
They gonna believe in this ass whooping that's coming too.
Yeah, but Nunes better protect his chin. It's a little
What's
feedback
Devin
coming
gonna
through.
do, man? So he's calling out Xander. He talking shit to Shakur. He talking shit to Keyshawn. What are you gonna do? What you gonna do, man?
Xander. I don't think Xander didn't want that fight right now. But
Shit. Xander say come to Puerto Rico. He with it.
nah, they trying to
Or
do
meet
it
him
for
in New
New
York.
York.
Or
Yeah, it's
meet him
gonna
in
be
New
for
York. So Puerto
it's
Rican
gonna
Day
be
parade. Meet
June.
him there.
Yeah, in June for the Puerto Rican Day Parade.
Meet him
Bill and
there.
Devin said they'll already do it. They'll do it. So we just got to see if Xander gonna take the fight. You think the Josh Kelly fight is bigger than that fight?
It's a unification. Of course it is. It's a 3-belt unification.
But who the hell knows Josh Kelly? Like, I mean, that's what I'm
They know
saying, man.
Josh Kelly in London.
Nobody knows him, man.
They know him in London. Take that shit to the O2 Arena.
They know Devin Haney in London.
Take that shit to the O2 Arena. 3-belt unification. That's bigger than the Devin Haney fight.
Now you capping. Like Xander Zayas ain't a 19-year-old kid. Like how old is Xander? Maybe he's
Okay.
22 now.
23. He's 23. He's
Yeah,
23.
23. Like this dude's a kid. These dudes ain't been around. Josh Kelly.
This
These
kid's
dudes
the
just got on
unified. He's the
These dudes just
unified
got belts.
welterweight. He's the unified welterweight champion. The
This
super
nigga
welterweight
Devin.
champion.
This nigga Devin
He's the
got
unified
Breakfast Club
super welterweight
interviews from
champion.
2019 and
Nobody
belts
cares about
and
that.
belts and had belts since 2019. He been champion for how
Nobody
many
cares
years
about
now?
that.
Come
Nobody
on,
cares
man.
about that because Devin
That's the
Haney
only
got
thing you
the
should care
brakes.
about.
He got the brakes beat off of him by the dude from Victorville.
He's still a bigger fight for Josh Kelly or for Xander.
Oh, a separate? Yeah, but Josh Kelly versus Sanders is a bigger fight
Nobody
than Devin Haney versus either one of them.
nobody's going to nobody cares about that fight. That I mean, it sounds good. But like nobody's gonna care.
Nobody
Like
even that worried about nobody caring over here. They take that shit to England and sell out.
they ain't got nothing else to do.
Nobody gave a fuck
Congratulations.
about nobody gave a fuck about Eubank and Ben, but they both made
They don't
13
got
and
a whole
19
bunch of
million.
fighters. Listen,
They made Eubank
listen.
and Ben made 13
People
and
want to
19
watch the
million
best.
respectively. So,
People want
you
to
know,
watch the best in the world, and they tried that
people
USA
want to
versus the
watch
world.
Eubank and Ben because
They
they both made 13 and 19 million dollars.
they don't have
Devin ain't never made
anybody
that.
else.
Xander ain't never made that. And
They don't
the
have
other dude,
nobody.
Kelly, ain't never made that. They ain't never made that.
They
They
don't
never
have
made that.
nobody.
But they made that.
Congratulations. I mean, I'm happy for Conor Ben and Chris Eubank. I mean, they did what they were supposed to do.
They made money.
But I mean, all of the other fighters, I mean, like Pat McCormick, Conor Walker looking like the pound for
Who
pound
the
number
fuck
fighter
is
in the
that?
UK.
Who the fuck is those dudes?
Conor Walker,
Who's
he's the
Conor
guy.
Walker? Who is it?
He's the guy that's in the UK.
That did what?
Yeah, 147 pounder.
What did he do?
He's stopping dudes from the UK. I just told you.
He's stopping dudes from the UK. Okay. Well, are those dudes ranked in the top 10?
I think McCormick was. Yeah, the last dude. That was a
No,
12
the
round
dudes
fight.
he's
He stopped him
stopping.
in the 12.
We're talking about the dudes he's stopping. He's ranked in top 10 in the United
Yes.
States? In the world. Top 10
In the world, yeah.
Okay.
Top 15.
Oh, there you go. Let's
And he
clean it
stopped
up.
him.
Let's clean it up.
And he stopped him though. But this
Okay,
is an
well,
Olympian.
shit.
They beat Richardson, Hitchens, and the amateurs.
Okay, well,
So
let's
that's what I'm
fight
saying,
Richardson
man.
Hitchens
We
again. Bring him
know,
over here. Bring him
but
over
at the
here
end of the
and put him
day,
in the ring with Richardson Hitchens.
oh,
Since
Conor
he beat him
Walker,
so
yeah, I would
easily.
like that.
Since he beat him so easily. Bring him over here.
Yeah. Nah, the dude that got stopped beat Richardson Hitchens. That's what I'm saying, man. The UK, they got some good talent over there. But as we saw with the All-Star game, they tried to do the USA versus the world.
I didn't watch that shit.
The USA, it was fire. You missed it. It was a hell of a show. Shout out to all the great American basketball players, Black American basketball players and champions, Black Americans still running sports. It was phenomenal. Yeah. But listen, man, we hit 3 hours. It was a beautiful show. Appreciate you, Mr. Show, and pulling up.
All right.
Appreciate everybody in the chat, man. We're gonna be back tomorrow. Hell of a fight week this week. Listen, the grind don't stop. We over 5,000 on TikTok. We touching some paper. Thank God, man. Thank God. Listen, bless the Cash App, bless the Zelle. It's been a journey. We've been on this road since April of last year to get monetized on YT on YouTube. I'm putting in the papers. I'm putting in the papers to be monetized on the channel on Saturday. So shout out to the 21st. February 21st, we're gonna be getting to it. Appreciate all the love and support. We're gonna let it rest and be back tomorrow. God bless y'all. Love y'all, man. Shout out to the Sports Talk Network, the People's Network. Let's go green.
All right, is you motherfuckers finished? Y'all finished? You silly motherfuckers. You got to be soldiers, all right? Soldiers. Not clowns, goddammit. Drive, and you shut the fuck up.